What's up, guys? Alright guys, what up? I'm back, obviously. Hit up. Okay, I'm getting all these. Alright. That's what Jacob's doing. Well. Okay, did you guys have enough views of my fat face? Sorry, I probably should have sent this text out before I started the stream. Just filled up with gas. It's only $2.89 here, not incredibly bad, so it's good. It's cheaper here than it was at the last place I went. Make sure the gas thing's close. Boy, oh boy. Well, how's everyone doing? Welcome back. Sorry, I was just messaging some people and seeing what's going on. Oh, come on, don't. Oh, good. I was hoping that the trailer hitch on the back wouldn't rub, and it didn't. Yes. Getting hungry. Ready to get some food. Where am I?
Where in the world is Burger Planet?
I'm in Guadalajara. You'll never know. You'll never know where I am. Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, look at that sunset. Oh, I missed you guys. I just want to turn off the stream whenever I left that Slab City. I was actually a little concerned for my safety, honestly. One of the few times that I've really worried that someone was out to get me or something. It was all good, but I turned off this stream just as a safety precaution in case I was being trailed or something. So apparently someone from the RTR, or I don't know, from some community that doesn't like me, I don't know, there's, take your pick, there's a few. They posted something on the Slab City main Facebook page and put a picture of me, like a screenshot from my broadcast. They're like, heads up, this guy's coming to Slab City to make you look bad. He just came out to the RTR and made a bunch of people mad and stuff like that. Just basically trying to make me look bad and like get me hurt or get me in trouble or something with the local people around there. So that's, I guess, why that guy acted out, unbeknownst to me. That's why he probably didn't like me, because he saw the Facebook post or whatever. You know, I don't know, whatever. But I get the heck out of there. That's basically the gist of that story. It's like, I'm not staying here after dark. I've heard, I don't know much about that community, but people in the broadcast were saying that, you know, after dark, you know, it could get worse. It could get a lot less, be a lot less safe. It's really close to the Salton City, and it's like, there's bad dust out there that's not good for you and stuff. I didn't want to stay out there past dark yet, anyway. I just drove through Joshua Tree. That was really cool. Well, I drove through part of the scenic route that goes through Joshua Tree. I didn't drive all the way through. It was like 30 miles of Joshua Tree, and I didn't fill up at the last station I was at earlier. I only filled it up to 3/4 of a tank, and while I was in Joshua Tree, it was like down to 1/4 of a tank. Then it was getting dark. I was like, well, I'm not going to be. Why drive? There's no point in driving through Joshua Tree in the dark. You can't see anything. So I did do a hyperlapse, like a time-lapse video, driving through the mountains and down in the valleys of the mountains and some of Joshua Tree. I stopped, got a good video of one of the Joshua trees that looked pretty spectacular. It's going to be a really quick video. And then I was hoping to find a field of Joshua trees, but I guess they were farther down the road the other way. I wasn't aware of that. I should have gotten another shot of some more Joshua trees, but I guess you've seen one, you've seen other ones, I don't know. I'm sure it gets more magnificent. I want to go back up there again and do it again sometime when it's earlier. But I did get to see some of them, and I can say, yeah, I haven't been to the main national park or whatever, but I did go to, oh, there's a Burger King. I should have stopped to get some food. But I did see some Joshua trees. I saw the start of the Joshua trees on the north side near the Oasis Visitor Center. Yeah, it looked pretty neat. It's a kind of tree I've never seen before. Had bark at the bottom, and then it, like regular deciduous tree bark, and then near the top was all these different shoots that came off as different kind of palm tree sort of formations. And then it had palm, you know, how palm trees will kind of stack the dead vegetation or something as it grows up, and that kind of becomes kind of a sort of a protective layer for the tree. It was like that. Like some husks and stuff around that made the structures of the oh shit, dude. God. Who's this from? Bread and Ranch? Bread and fruit?
You're awesome, Burger. Stay safe. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
I was worried.
Yeah, thank you for worrying about me and caring about me, and I appreciate the donation to talk to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, you weren't the only one. I was worried too. Some of those people, you know, you don't want to mess with. I'm sure there's people that don't want to be filmed, you know, they're on the run for whatever reason or something. I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions about people, but just use your best judgment. There's, you know, sometimes the people are going to off the grid kind of thing, you know. They want their privacy. There's different reasons why people want that. I know I don't want to be out there past dark, and then I was like, do I want to stay and listen to this local music, stay another 30 minutes, and then risk, you know, the townspeople or something coming down and, you know, giving me a what, you know, I don't know, messing with me or something like that. It's like, man, get the hell out of here. This whole town hates me. It was nice. The lady at the library and the people at the internet cafe seemed really nice, and all the tourists were really nice. Most of the people were nice. That man at the lady that lived next to that truck, she was really nice and friendly. And I guess she gave me fair warning that some of the people down there were a little, you know, less friendly or something for whatever reason. I can't believe she lived there for a year before she ever went to that East Jesus place, like just down the road. It was a cool place though. It was very neat. Very cool. And that man we talked to at the Salvation Mountain, he was very cool. The long beard. Some people said anybody that has a white beard, people automatically just call him Santa. I don't know. It's funny. I didn't think he looked like Santa Claus, but you know, we're gonna say whatever. It's not the worst thing to look like. Santa Claus is a nice guy. So. Oh boy. Wow, that's my friend was in a band named after this road I just passed. It's cool. He used to live in this part of California, he said. He lived in Brooklyn. I wonder what that guy's doing. His name was Jesse. I wonder what he's doing these days. It'd be nice to get back to Brooklyn too and see some old familiar faces. I don't know. I wonder how people in Brooklyn, like, how they feel about live streaming. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of events and stuff people don't mind too much. Oh, nice, Raiko Aiki, Japanese singer. Fun fact, Quentin Tarantino used a lot of Raiko Aiki music in Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill. Well, maybe not call it Pulp Fiction, more Kill Bill. But that's how I found out about this artist, and then I looked them up online and found some more music by them. It's cool. I don't know what they're saying. They kind of do like Japanese spaghetti western songs. So it's perfect for Kill Bill. This is kind of a clash between, you know, western and I'd say a western. I want to really stop saying that as much if I can help myself. It's a mix of a kung fu movie and a western. First one's more of a western, second one's more of a kung fu movie. This is Django Reinhardt. It's really quiet. He's a gypsy guitarist. Here's Medeski, Martin, and Wood. What are they doing?
You don't stop. Ha 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 ha.
Hope everybody had a great day today. Hope you had a wonderful day, as good as it can be. Thanks for spending your afternoon or your evening, the early evening with me. There's a lot of other things you could be doing with your time. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Hopefully you find some good company in the Burger Buddy chat. Just love everybody here. I miss you guys. There's a lot. Broadcasting is very addicting and live streaming is very addicting. It's like, I feel lonely and like I don't have you guys around when I'm not live. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm really, it's weird. I don't feel like I'm living as much. And then stuff will happen to me in my life. Like earlier, I stopped at a visitor center. I couldn't have streamed anyway. I didn't have any service in Joshua Tree. That's why I didn't stream any of it. I didn't have any service through the mountains. I've been off the grid for like the last like 3 hours or so since the last broadcast ended, pretty much driving through the mountains. So that's why you didn't hear about me. I would have live streamed through Joshua Tree, but no service. So I made a couple videos, so at least you guys can check those out. I'll edit those later when I get back to LA. Messaged Andy Milanakis and Paul and Jacob, and hopefully someone will hit me back and want to do something, or I can meet up with them in the next few days or whatnot. How do you like Joshua Tree? Well, I didn't really get the full Joshua Tree experience. I just was on the scenic route that had it was the start of the Joshua Tree Forest or National Park or whatever they call it. So I didn't really get the full, you know, vast field of all of them. It was starting to get dark. So I was getting down to a quarter of a tank. It was time to refill my gas tank. I don't like being out in the middle of nowhere and not know where I'm at, not know how far a filling station is. When I'm getting down to a quarter of a tank, I need to fill up, so I don't want it to get too low and burn up my fuel pump. I'm all filled up now. It's like 40 something dollars, 46, 47, just shy of $50 to fill up the tank from where it was, $2.89 a gallon. It's a lovely evening, beautiful sunset. I didn't think I'd be back in LA for, well, I wasn't planning on going back anytime really that soon. I was pretty sick of LA, but Paul said he wanted me to do the Bachelor CX or Streamer House or something. I'll figure out more about it. I've heard a lot of rumors, and I've talked to, oh shit, there's some guy just walking up the street there, wearing all black, no reflectors, no lights. Jeez, it's dangerous. Should be walking on the other side of the street towards traffic. Not with his back turned towards, not with his back to traffic coming. always walk towards traffic. So you can see if a car's coming towards you or something, you can move over to the side a little more. I need... Oh, God. I need a decongest, and I got this Mucinex up. Coughing. I don't know if it's from the dust or what. I did take out my air filter for the van and tapped it on the ground. Some dust and stuff came out of it, some extra dust. So that was a good idea, whoever it was. I forget who it was, but someone had the idea to take my air filter out and clean it out. So yeah, I just took it out, kind of blew on the inside, then tapped the paper side on the ground a few times. Yeah, quite a bit of dust and stuff came out of it, so that was a good idea. I appreciate that. Good looking out. And good looking out too for the people that told me about that I was on a Facebook page, because I might have hung out there later and got myself in a sticky situation or something. I wouldn't want to mess with those people. There's no law out there. There's not like a sheriff or, you know, the cops don't really come out there, supposedly. I don't know that much about it, but that's what I've heard. So, like, they kind of let them... They're out there left to their own devices, from what I've heard. I'm sure there's certain circumstances maybe where the police might be called, or paramedics or something, but I don't know. It doesn't sound like something... It does not sound like, oh, here's Joshua Tree again. Oh, if it was daytime, we'd probably see some Joshua trees. Oh. Actually, I haven't. They have taken down the thread? Oh, that's good. The threat has gone. Well, that's nice. Good. I left, so they're like, whatever, screw that guy or something. Maybe they don't want to give me more publicity on their site too or something. It's 3,000 or something members of that Slab City group. That means you can go back. Well, I'm not going back anytime soon. I wouldn't go back without maybe a few people with me or something like that. Maybe I wouldn't tell people, announce that I'm going to go there first, so that I can perhaps avoid a similar situation. Give this guy some space. He's pulled over for whatever reason. I don't know. Is this a bike? Yeah, it's a bike. At least he's got good lights and all these things. That's good. Good idea. Oh, this is dope, dude. Well, I say well, I don't know what to say, and just say, well. Verbal pauses and things of that nature just make you sound uninformed and ignorant. I'm trying to break myself from it. I also would like to use better grammar instead of use less profanity, so my broadcast would be more marketable, to a wide stream audience. Not go there anymore. No need. Oh, thank you, bread and cereal, bread and... Sorry, I can't read it. Red Willow, what up? Bread and circus. What the heck is this? New York pizza? Burger Planet. Rated G. Here's a little mountain town, huh? This is a cool little mountain town. I don't know what this is. Is this? Oh, this must be the town of Joshua Tree. It says Joshua Tree. This must be the town. Someone said it's a cool, yeah, it is Joshua Tree Laundry. Yeah, my friend, this guy I always talk to in LA a lot, he's cool, and he did some van dwelling and stuff, and he was telling me some stories and some tips and things to look for. He was a really nice guy. Hopefully, his name was Chris. Hopefully he's still around up Hollywood. He was a nice guy. He had a lot of good advice for me too. Like, I think first he didn't really care for me too much, but when he got to know me better, he took a shine to me more. It's like that a lot for me, where people meet me and they don't like me at first. Or I say something, they're like, oh, this guy's a dick or something, and they're like, whatever, he just says dumb shit sometimes or something. Hey, there's some Joshua trees right there, guys. You see those silhouettes? Oh, there's a whole field of Joshua trees here on the left. I mean, they're kind of sparse here and there. Oh, shit! Is that twin arrows or just another arrow? There was one arrow. Did you see the arrow, the silhouette of it? It was too dark to take a picture with. What the hell is this? The Beastie Boys mixed with Cypress Hill? Weird. I like it. Yeah, can you see on the left? There's some... Oh yeah, here and there you can see some silhouettes of Joshua trees. Pretty cool. It's my first time seeing them. It's pretty neat. I've never driven through here. I lived in LA for a year and a half, and I've been wanting to go through here, and I never have. I'm glad I finally got a little fire under my ass to go on an adventure. Pretty much, damn, I traveled across the whole freaking country in 3 months. I mean, I drove all the way to the East Coast and all the way back to the West Coast last 3 months. And I stopped along a lot of cool places along the way. And now, I did not plan on coming back to LA. I honestly didn't want to come back to LA. I was like done with it. I was going to stay around. I thought my plan was to stay around New Orleans. I was going to stay there for a month. I thought I was going to stay lower in Miami for a month, then New Orleans for a month, then Austin for a month. I ended up only staying there for a weekend or a few nights. Now I'm back in LA again, almost. Holy cow. What a ride. What a roller coaster. I had a great time too. Only got sick really once. I got pretty sick in the middle of the winter. You guys remember when I was sick, just coughing. It was actually when I was in New Orleans, I was pretty sick, coughing a bunch. I feel like I about got that nipped in the bud though. I took more vitamin C today just to, when you start feeling better, that's when you want to keep taking the vitamin C and the decongestants and stuff. That means they're working, so it helps out my immune system. So, what a ride. I'm just thankful that it was safe. Van didn't break down. Well, it broke down that one time. It did break down that one time with Jimmy, but I was able to figure out what it was. It was the vacuum air hose hooked from the vacuum air hose hooked from the air filter. Here's a whole shopping mall. Oh wow. They have a Home Depot, a Petco, and a Walmart. What the hell? Is this a mirage? Oh my god. It's an oasis, guys. It's a sign from God. We're going the right way. There's a Steak and Shake. Holy shit. Holy cow. Steak and Shake. And a barbecue pit? Oh my god. Yes. There's a Steak and Shake, guys. Oh, I am just, I can't, oh my gosh. Maybe there is a higher power. The burger god is shining down upon me today, boys. I don't know. Get a cheap meal here. I'm hungry. Oh shit. Oh. Guess I didn't have to stop there. I didn't know that. Oh well. Holy cow. Am I sleeping at Walmart? No. I'm going to LA, guys. It's only 2 hours and 15 minutes away. Alright. Heck yeah, dude. Oh! Oh my gosh. Can I do a meet and greet in Los Angeles? Yes, I guess so. I don't know. I want to talk to some people and get like Ugly Nick and some people. I don't know. Whoa. Had some threats and stuff, guys.
Welcome to Steak and Shake. What can I get started for you?
Okay. Oh wow, it's really expensive though. Shit. Do you guys have the $3.99 meals? Do you guys have the $3.99 burger and fry combos?
I'm sorry, sir. We do not.
You don't? Oh, okay. Oh shit. Triple cheese. Let's see. They're expensive. They're really expensive, guys. How much is just a double steak burger on its by itself?
$6.19.
$6.19. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just drive her around. Thanks anyway.
No problem. Enjoy your day.
$6.19. Okay, Steak and Shake's not a great deal at that price. Oh fuck, dude, come on. All right, I can drive through now. $6.99 for a freaking double steak burger. It's $3.99 with fries for a triple with cheese. It's like $4. Oh my god, they got Steak and Shake out here, but then they charge you crazy amounts of money for it. Oh no. F you, California. How do you take something so good and you screw it up so bad? Steak and Shake, the model, it's just like Carl's Jr. did Hardee's. Oh god. It's just like Carl's Jr. did Hardee's. Like, Hardee's sucks. It's awful. Carl's Jr. is so much better. They have the breakfast burger. God dang it. Well, we can get a breakfast burger for freaking $4.50. Hell with that, dude. We'll get a breakfast burger somewhere. Fuck that. Ooh, shit. This is like a drag there. Well, back on the road. The Oasis, maybe that's a sign that shit's terrible. Should have never came back to California. Damn it. At least they have Carl's Jr. An In-N-Out burger. God. Is this an In-N-Out burger? If there's an In-N-Out, I'll go there. This is a Schlitz? What the fuck? Is this a Schlitz? Schultz. Oh, there's a Schlitz in New York, and that's really cheap burgers. It's called Schultz Eye Clinic. Damn it. Schlitz is, I think it's a burger place, or no, maybe it's called Schaefer's or Schumer's or Schaefer's or something like that. I don't know. You think Cali has the best bud? The best bud doesn't go to market, dude. Unless you're growing your own, you probably haven't seen the best bud. Unless you got some all organic funk. I doubt that you've seen the best bud. They don't sell the best bud at the dispensaries. the pure sativa. I mean, yeah, I guess sometimes they do. But yeah, it's just. I mean, usually the growers save the headiest nugs for themselves. They'll grow the organics for themselves. Smaller gardens, like boutique stuff. Well, got a Carl's Jr. around here. We got a burger search out for Carl's Jr. Trying to get a breakfast burger over now. Yeah, there's not many places that'll sell you that have like nuggets and dispensers that they can, that they say is organic. It might look good. It doesn't smoke as good and taste as good though. They got a 99-cent store down here. Another McDonald's. They had one. Oh, another Jack in the Box. It's the second one I've passed in like 5 miles. They had a McDonald's back at that Walmart too. They got another one down here, just in case you missed the other one. Here's a second chance to get some low-quality garbage food. Heck with that, I'm not giving them my money. It's my least favorite burger spot. I'm not that hungry yet. There's an Arbus. We got a Quiznos. I haven't had Quiznos in forever. I'm starting to get hungry, though. I want to find something. Caesars. I don't think so. Electric. What is that? Some kind of bar. Electric something. Desert View Motel. View the desert. Okay. We got a Carl's Jr. out here or what? I saw that star and I got real excited. I was like, oh, there's a Carl's Jr. Ah! Sign from the burger god. Oh, there's a Carl's Jr., guys. This is not a drill. I said a prayer and the burger gods answered. There it is. An oasis in the desert. Carl's Jr. Holy shit. The end of the rainbow. Woo! Somebody's like, hallelujah. Woo! Yeah, they don't have the breakfast burger out east. I asked someone on the Hardee's about the breakfast burger. They're like, oh, I think that's a Burger King thing. You got it confused. I'm like, no, it's a Carl's Jr. / I thought Hardee's thing, but apparently only Carl's Jr. I wonder if they ever got the baby back rib burger at Hardee's. They don't have the same patties. They don't have just a quarter-pound patty at Hardee's, according to the people that I asked that work there. Like, we got either the tiny burger patties, the little ones, for like the little meeny weeny little burgers, teeny weeny ones, or they got those big $6 burgers, charbroiled burgers, but they're already pre-cooked, and then they put them through the charbroil grill again, and then it just overcooks them, and they're all just dried out and just completely messed up. Man, I really wish I could not get under people's skin. I don't want everyone that I meet to hate me, and they don't, but it seems like that sometimes. And it's mostly because of the live stream. People get real weird about it, but I don't know, I can't stop live streaming. That's my thing.
Hi, welcome to Carl's Jr. I'll be with you in just one moment.
Wonderful, thank you.
Alrighty, were you ready to order?
Yes.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Hi, can I get a breakfast burger? Just a single, and I wanted that fresh off the broiler, and just the sandwich.
Alrighty, no problem. Anything else for your order today?
Just a buffalo sauce, please.
Alrighty,
Oh.
one breakfast burger and a side of buffalo?
Can I get extra ketchup on that burger too, like on both sides?
Yeah, no problem. Extra ketchup, and you want them on both sides of the bun?
Yes, please.
Okay, anything else for you today?
That is all, ma'am.
Alrighty, $4.99 at the window, please.
Only $5. We got egg, 2 slices of bacon, quarter-pound patty, sesame seed bun. I didn't get the grilled onions because it kind of spilled, you know, I'm sitting in the car and whatnot. It gets on my shirt and spills, extra stuff getting around and whatever. I didn't go for the grilled onions this time. Only $4.99. Hallelujah. What a great deal. Hold the mustard. They don't put mustard on this sandwich. It's one of the reasons I like to buy it, because I don't have to explain that much about it. It's just like breakfast burger. Oh, $5. $4.99. What? Woo! $4.99. Holla holla Carl's Jr. $4.99. Holla holla Carl's Jr. Yeah. I just got a breakfast burger. I'm gonna put a breakfast burger in my belly. Oh yeah. Put a breakfast burger in my belly. Oh yeah. Put a breakfast burger in my belly. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm hungry. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. $5 holla holla. $5 holla holla. Only $4.99. I would kiss this money, but it probably has remnants of drugs and fecal matter, so I'm not going to kiss this money. But, you know, pretend that I did. Not going to kiss it. Sorry. I don't want to get poop on my face. Not eating ass today. Someone else's. A well-deserved meal. Thank you so much. Guys, if you didn't notice, I have a passion in life. It's making these videos. I hope you enjoy them. I risk my safety. I risk a lot of things sometimes to bring this content to you. I don't see the other, I'm not trying to point fingers, but I go hard in the paint, okay guys? I just traveled across the whole country and back. Come on guys, I love you guys. Please show me some love too. That'd be wonderful. If you got an extra $3 or something, I hate to be an e-beggar, but I'm an e-beggar. Hi.
One breakfast burger, extra ketchup on both sides of the bun is going to be $4.99.
Thank you. Eyebrows on fleek.
No, I have to get them done.
Oh, really?
I've got that unibrow action going on right now.
No way. Let me see. I thought you looked pretty. Thanks. Well, so that unibrow, I guess. I don't know, she had bushy eyebrows. I thought that was like on purpose. She has blue hair. She's pretty cute. She had a nice smile. You are the best entertainer on YouTube, Burger. LOL. Ha ha ha. He always knows how to talk to the ladies. Unibrow on fleek. Guys, I'm trying to be, even when I'm trying to be polite, it's like comes off wrong somehow. I don't know. Story of my life. I'm really eating this parking lot, so whatever. Whatever. Richie. Chachi. Sounds like Charles in Charge. What's that supposed to be? You are the man. Thank you. He stayed at Slab City for a couple of days. Whatever, man. People can stay at Slab City as long as they want, guys. Accept and embrace your cringe, Burger. You're the meme god of LA. Namaste. Namaste. No mistakes. I don't know what namaste means, like om or something, like a prayer. Thank you. Well, whatever. You guys can stay at Slab City as long as you want. I had like a freaking headhunters out for me and stuff. Everybody, my spot got blown up. You know, I had people sabotage my trip. Yeah, I might have stayed there a day or something. It's overnight. It would have been nice to talk to some people. Maybe if I would have gotten to know people first before I just, like, you know, prance up with a camera. Whatever though, that's not how I roll, man. I'm rolling to a place with the video going because I do live streaming. I need to show the art. I'm not gonna go walk around the art twice. Oh, I'm gonna walk around everything twice, and then I'll be like, "Can I video stuff?" They'd probably be like, "No." Like, whatever. I try my best, guys. I really do. Donate to help me eat this burger. Please. Please donate! Everyone, thank you for joining me. I love you. You're my burger babies. I donated already, so next time. Thank you, Mark Young. Should have brought them beer. I guess so, man. I don't know. I guess you gotta bribe them with a gift or something.
All set.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night. That girl, I dated girls with greenish blue hair before. And she was a cutie. She was a little cutie potato. She's a little cutie. Cutie potato. Alright, let's go under here, under this light. Let's have a romantic burger date with my burger buddies and my face. Whew. Boys, I've been waiting for this action. If you do not like seeing a 35-year-old man-child eating a burger and moaning and enjoying this burger to the maximum, please go watch something else for 5 minutes. That's all I'd ask. I chew with my mouth open. I fart a lot. I don't have good table manners. It's not going to be pretty. This is a warning. Turn off the broadcast now. Go watch someone else. Ice Poseidon's live. Go check him out. This is going to be very graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. Vegan discretion is advised. Alright. Let's get to the business. Burger business. And for everyone else that's still here, let's get down to business. Because I'm about to eat this burger. Vegan discretion is advised. If you're vegan, this is the last chance you have. 4 people left. Okay, good. Now that they're gone, the rest of us can enjoy this delicious burger. Oh, double wrapped. Just like they do. They put a little baby wrapper on this little burger baby. Oh, my baby, my little son. Kiss the bacon, kiss the bacon, kiss the bacon. Just like it's like my ex-girl, my ex-gal, Kate Rusty. She had a lot of extra bacon down there too. If you know what I mean. Ain't talking about food. Talking about the labia majora. Check it out if you're 18 or older in science class. Alright, we got the egg at this location. Very nice. There is extra ketchup on both sides. Nice. Good. Alright, and let's not respect female anatomy, because 6.9% of my viewers are now female. We doubled it, boys. We went from 3% to 6.9% female audience. It's still a sausage fest. It's still just a forest of penises in this broadcast. Oh, did I get a buffalo sauce? No, I didn't. Did I ask? I think I might have forgotten. There is extra ketchup, though. It is not dry. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get some. Luckily, I have my own sauce. This is Tabasco. Michelini. Oh, I should have taken a freaking tour of the Tabasco place in Louisiana. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, did not. Hey, I'll be back in Louisiana at some point. Hopefully, I don't know. Put some hot sauce on that burger. Sauce on that. Hold up. Somebody just give me a donation. Joey Dingus. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up here. Thank you, Corey Dingus. I'm not sure what happened with the donation on that. I did not make noise. I will apologize. I think I have the music turned off. Shit. Let me just read this. Whoa, shit. What was up? I don't know what happened there. Alright, this burger is warm. I want to eat it while it's fresh. Please remind me. I will thank... Hold on, let me turn the donations on and off. Sometimes that can help clear it. Alright. Hold on. Well, guys, I'm going to eat the burger and then I'll give Corey a shout out and read his message after the burger. We got to eat this burger while it's optimally fresh. I don't ask for it off the broiler to eat it not off the broiler. Put it in my mouth. Alright. One bite. Here we go. We're going to eat this whole burger in one bite. No, we're not. We're going in, boy. Oh, my God. It's fresh off the broiler. I can tell. One bite in. I got a bite of the cheese, bite of the egg, and a bite of the meat. And the bottom of the... Oh, and a little bit of the hash brown. I got everything in that. Oh, I didn't get any bacon in that one. I got the bacon in that one. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to have a burger-gasm. Burger, vegan discretion is advised. 2 bites in, boys. Three bites in. I love Carl's Jr. so much. Three bites, boys. Let's get them. Let's get back to work. 4 bites. Four bites in. There's no turning back now. Count the bites. How many bites do you think it's going to take to finish this bad boy? Bye bite. About halfway through. Was that 5 or 6 bites? I don't know. Someone said their bacon's getting a little moist. Their bacon flaps are getting moist down there. Ooh, behave. Was that 5 bites or 2? I don't know. Got bite 5, 6 or 7. Is this bite 6? Did I just take bite 6 or did I take bite 7? Sarah, do not tell people the answer. Thank you. I appreciate that you watched the show, but sorry, there's homeless people or weirdos walking around out here in this night. That was bite 7. Okay, this is bite 8. Bite 8. I don't know, some weirdo, you'll see him in the back. Some dude walking around the parking lot. Just walk behind my van and see. I'm watching you, buddy. 9 bites. Mackie, don't even bring up that person's name, please. I don't want to throw the van hammer at you. Again, I banned you before, you know it. 9, here's bite 10. Mods can't unban people, only me. Guys, if he got banned, it's because he was doing some stupid shit. Nope, there are no unbans. He'll have to create a new account and come back and act like a gentleman. I'm about done giving people second and third chances. I'm done with it. If you get banned, we're sorry about you. Don't come back. All right, we're done. I don't know how many bites it was. Christina, I don't want to hear about the sad news. Thank you. I ain't got time for that. I'm sure you've typed it about 50 times in the chat over and over and over again like you always do. We ain't trying to have all the sad news, okay? Keep that to yourself. You can keep your sadness over there. Positive vibes only. All right, back on the road. Oh boy, it's a rough road here. Sizzler. There's only Sizzlers on the West Coast from what I've seen. I don't see them too much anywhere else. Ban her, please. Guys, but ban her, then just some other person will be the most annoying person in chat. Whoa, dude! Thanks for the $20.
Here's $20 for some fucking extra napkins. Big boy. Ha.
Big boy. Ha. Thank you so much. Let me get some extra napkins now. I only had that one napkin. Well, I just want to make sure I used it to its potential. At least not whatnot. Man, there was another Del Taco half a mile down the road or a mile down the road. A lot of Del Tacos out here. I don't really care for Del Taco. It's not very good. Oh, God. Woo! Oh boy, I'm allergic to those shit tacos. My breakfast burger body was rejecting the thought of tacos. I'll tell you what, those tacos I made back at camp, best tacos I've had since I've been in California. Sorry guys, they just had the right spice. It was delicious. I didn't use that bullcrap spice blend, which makes everybody's tacos the same recipe and the same blend of spices. No. What the taco seasoning I came up with was delicious. All it was mostly cumin. It was salt, pepper, cumin, and ground chipotle pepper. Yeah, everybody loved my tacos, man. They were great. Guys, please be respectful of me, of each other. Show everyone respect. And be patient with some if people are getting on your nerves. Just ignore them. If everybody ignores them and doesn't give them attention, they'll stop what they're doing and they'll get the hint and they'll straighten up, or they'll just go somewhere else because nobody's giving them attention about it. gonna try that. Or have the mods, they'll time them out. Maybe the mods will just time people out still. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can't let people just run loose. I can't run loose. I can't be watching the chat. I'm driving. Inca Trail. Huh. Oh, it's cool. Hold on. Sands Hotel. Is this Palm Springs? I don't know. Might be Palm Springs. There's some other person walking around. Kick a poo.
Kickapoo.
Camp Kickapoo. Was that from Ernest Goes to Camp? Camp Kickapoo? Or Camp Kickakee or something like that. Key something or poo something. Guys, please be respectful of women and don't say overtly sexual things in the chat constantly. That just shows how immature you are. What's up, Destro? Ernest is the greatest of all time. What's your favorite Ernest P. Worrell?
Hello, I'm Ernest P. Worrell, reporting for duty once again. Hello, Vern. Hi, Vern. Hi, Vern. What do you know, Vern? Hi, Vern. Hi, Vern. Oh, Vern. What are you doing? Hi, Vern. Hi, Vern. What are you doing?
Oh, Ernest, what are you doing?
Mom. Oh, Mom. Mom, what's going on there? Ernest P. Worrell.
They're all good. I don't know if they're all good. The first Ernest I saw was Ernest Goes to Camp. To me, that was one of the best ones. Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest Saved Halloween was okay. Ernest Saved Christmas, you know, it was alright. It's kind of the same movie over and over. Ernest. It's crazy how much money those movies raked in. And how low budget they really were. Starring Jim Varney as Ernest. May he rest in peace. I think Ernest Goes to Camp was the best one. This Ernest Goes to Jail. Was there Ernest Goes to Space? I don't know. Ernest in Space or Ernest. I don't know if there's a Leprechaun in Space. Leprechaun in the Hood. You don't even need to watch the movie. Just watch some of the highlights of Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun in Space. That's all you need to watch. I mean, I guess you could watch the whole movie too. There's some. You can see the funniest parts though, already edited out. Oh my God. 2 hours from Los Angeles. Let's go see what DJ or Dante they're up to. I guess DJ. Got Dean. I don't really have too many friends in Hollywood, really. Dean and DJ. Maybe Paul will hit me up. Hopefully the next day or so. I hit up Jacob too, so we'll see. 8,000 subs. But we did it. We got over 8,000 subs now, 8,300. I got the majority of my subs just at that RTR thing. I think from Vlogger Puppet. That guy's funny. I heard he made a new video of me, but I haven't checked it out yet. Man, he's ruthless on some of those parodies of people. It's like, I always liked Cheb, and I thought Cheb was really cool, but I guess he doesn't really care for Cheb or Jed, because he had a video about him, and it was just like, I guess talking about how he was trying to live stream or something. Like, I guess I'll start live streaming, da-da-da. It's like, but he can't do the funny part or whatever like I do. I don't know. I watch his videos, so I never had a problem with that guy, but I've never really met him. I wanted to meet him out there, but I met Evie like freaking 6 times. Oh my God, is this car going the wrong way? No, it just looked like it. It was like, oh Jesus, it's in the turn lane. Evie was really nice. Hey, I wish I would have met Jeb. There's Jeb or Jed. His name's Jed. He sounds more... I'm not sure. Actually, I don't want to say the wrong one. But I like Into the Mystery. I always like that guy's videos. I watched him. He seemed like a nice guy. His videos were well edited. Pretty good job. What's that girl's name? Elsa something. She was really nice. And Jamie was cool. They were all cool. They were alright. I didn't really have any problems with any of them. Some were a little more friendly, more chill. That's whatever. It's just like that's like any scenario. Some people you just vibe with a little more than others. That's about the extent of that. Adam Sandler doing comedy at some random casino. Wow. I used to love Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell, but after you've seen them in like 4 or 5 movies, it's just like their acting range is pretty limited, man. Like, I loved Will Ferrell in Old School and Anchorman. I loved him in Stranger Than Fiction. That's one of my favorite Will Ferrell movies, because I think he does his best acting in that one. And then this other one's called Everything Must Go, and it was about him breaking up with his wife, and it was a little more serious. It was more of a, like, drama. It wasn't a comedy. I just liked it because it showed a different side of his acting. I love the sketches or skits with the videos with his daughter, Fran, is it Fran or Fern or whatever? The baby landlord, like, where's my money? Yo, I'm gonna kick you out. You're kicked out, you bum. That shit was hilarious. That was a long time ago. That kid's gotta be about a teenager by now, I'm assuming.
It's never what you do, but how it's done. What you base your happiness around, material women in large paper. That means
There's a lot of people I didn't connect with in LA. Like, a lot of people out there and a lot of opportunities. Let's see what we can do the second round. Maybe I can make my voiceover reel and get some voiceover work. How come I didn't stay in Slab City? Well, it wasn't really safe for me. I guess you got to the party late over here, but someone posted something about me on their Facebook group, and they posted the name of my, like, a screenshot So they had the name of my broadcast and live now and stuff, and just said that I was like coming out there to mess with people and stuff. It really wasn't my intention at all. And honestly, I was just documenting what I saw, or smelled, or whatever. I also just want to see the art, like see how things are laid out in there. My intentions were not to make people look bad or whatever. But I understand why they would want to be filmed and da-da-da. I get it. People don't move out in the middle of the desert to come and be put on a video camera, you know? It's like the fringe of society out there. They don't want to have someone make fun of them or make them look bad or something. Too bad people don't want you around. Yeah, I guess so. It is too bad. My exodus doesn't exist. I never leave the streets. It's all in my mind. Even with sleep, I'm ducking eyes in my dreams. Sirens, wide awake. Why'd I think it would change? Can't hide when you're famous. Or even try to. This will be the last video he will make when I run into him. Who said that? Who said that, soccer man? Which is better protection? Can't decide. That's a hard one. I mean, they want to see me in prison. The chains bamboozle. Headline reading rapper slaves. It's Nas, yeah. Some lady on the Facebook post. Oh, wow. This will be the last video he ever makes if I see him. That's nice. It's always nice to get death threats. Well, they can't make it. The Joker says in Batman, Jack Nicholson Joker, you can't make an omelet. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Hey, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. I gotta work on my Jack Nicholson. Not so good. Well, I'm glad I got out of there before that lady murdered me then. That's good. Don't want to be murdered on video. Not good. So with the live streaming, it really does put yourself out there. People can. Oh yeah, he's over there. All right, let's go. It's too rude or ignorant to. Or the broadcast just go on way too long, and it's. I don't know. Well, it's mostly things I do. I need to just kind of be mindful and not be rude to people. I wouldn't have issues. People don't mind when the joke's on me, but they definitely don't like it on like random people. It sounds like I'm picking on people. That's not really what I want to do. I'm not trying to. I don't mind if the joke's on me, but I don't want to pick on people. Nobody wants to be picked on too. I've been picked on. I don't like it. You don't like it. No one likes to be the butt of the joke. I mean, if you make the joke about yourself, that's one thing, but have somebody else make it, it's shitty. I understand. I need to be more conscious of other people's feelings. Not just say things just because I know it'll get a cheap laugh. Holy shit, south? Holy shit, I've driven all the way in a big circle back to where I was. Holy shit. Someone said they made themselves look worse all by themselves. Well, it's cool. The lady lady at the library was really nice. Majority of people were really nice. It was really only the guy with the golf club that was rude. And then the other guy, he's looking out for his kids or whatever. They're worried about people trying to show, you know, the living circumstances out there. I mean, I don't know. I'm not out to like, I'm not the boogeyman. I'm not out to get people. I'm not out to like try to mess with people's lives, family and stuff. It's not my intent. I didn't really think about that when I made some of the comments I made during the broadcast. It's like, I didn't really think about the implications, or, you know, I just say shit. I don't think, I just, you know, you guys, if you watch the broadcast, you know me. I just say stuff. I don't really think about it. I'm just kind of open, you know, just thinking on the fly. And I need to button it up a little bit, be a little more professional. We know you all too well. Well, guys, pretty much what you see on the broadcast is what you get. That's how I am in real life too. As people have hung out with me, I'm always putting my foot in my mouth. Whether I'm trying, I don't know, it's almost like I have some kind of, it's like I have this urge. I'm like, oh, this is too funny. But it's like only funny from an outsider's perspective. It's like not funny to me in the situation and what's happening, but it's funny for other people to watch. So that's one reason I started live streaming, because I'm already putting myself in all these situations, whether I mean to or not. It's just like I have this like tick where I just, sometimes it's just like too much of an urge to say something that I know in my mind is funny or something, and I just can't resist doing it or saying it, no matter if it, like, you know, ruins my friendship with the person, or, you know, ruins my chances with the girl or whatever. It's not good. I wish I was better at not doing that. Someone was telling me there's this place in Wisconsin called House on the Hill, or House with the Glass Bottom, or House on the something. I have to check it out. They said it looks quaint from the outside, but it goes into the mountain or goes into something. It's a whole day tour to go through it. I guess it was an architect designed it. I haven't checked out the pictures on the internet yet, on Google. I've been meaning to. But I guess the architect, he was competing with Frank Lloyd Wright. So it was like, oh, Frank Lloyd Wright does this. Well, check out what I can do. That kind of thing. Where he's kind of like, you know, where they're kind of, the guy's kind of, it's kind of his showpiece or something. He's kind of showing off what he can do and wherever, you know. I don't know. I've got to check it out. Oh, Palm Springs is out here. I've still never been to Palm Springs. That's on the list. Check it out some other time. Hell, it's only an hour and 45 minutes from LA. Maybe it's farther than that. 2 hours, 2.5 hours from LA. Man, there's so many other places I need to check out. I am so glad I went on this trip. Got out of LA. I saw the country. Guys, you know how many things I checked off of my bucket list in the last 3 months? I never saw the Grand Canyon. I never saw any canyons or anything my whole life. I checked it all off the bucket list. Oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't go to Monument Valley, Angel's Landing, and Zion National Park, like stuff I didn't know about at the time. But, you know, it's always next time. I did as much as I could at the time. You can't be mad at yourself. You can't do everything. That Carlsbad Canyon video turned out great too. Not to you know, brag about whatever, but I'm proud of it. I worked really hard on that video. I worked about 20 hours editing that on my phone with this crappy video editing software called Samsung Movie Maker. and it crashes all the time. I have to close. Anytime I do a series of edits, like I'll do like 10 or 15 edits on it, then I'll close, save the project, because in case it crashes again, like every 5 or 10 minutes I can save it. I just remember to do that, and good thing I did, because it crashed again at some point, and I would have lost all the edits. I lost a series of edits at one point, but it was only about 5 or 10 minutes worth of edits. So I'm happy how it turned out. I like the edits. I try to use the best shots. Would have been great to have a steady, you know, an DJI Osmo or one of those 3 gimbal axis gimbals for your cell phone to take through there. That would have been awesome. That would have been great. That would have been butter smooth, better focus. It was tough to get good shots where stuff was in focus. It wasn't blurry. For me, shaky, and it didn't look all weird and wavy from the motion stabilizer that was on, because it can make things kind of look weird and wavy when it's trying to like make things smoother. It makes it look a lot better though with it on. I tried it without, and it's just a shaky mess without it. I guess it kind of zooms in a little bit more, so it can like kind of keep it a little, take some of the shake out. Yeah, I was really happy with how that turned out. I put my friend Clint's music in there, Kaleidoscope Jukebox. Check him out on SoundCloud and Bandcamp. Anytime I do an edited video, most of the time I'm using his music, because he's given me permission to use his music, and he's a friend of mine, and I want to promote him. He's a really good guy too, on top of a great musician and a great person. He's just a good friend and good, always been a good guy. Never had any issues with the guy my whole life. You know, there's been certain people, you know, kind of like, yeah, just some people from high school I don't even talk to anymore and stuff. But he's one of the real ones. Love that guy. Oh, this is Tortoise. This is an all-instrumental band from Chicago. I saw them play live in Chicago. I saw them play live at Bogart's in Cincinnati. I also saw them play live at Bonnaroo. And, oh man, I hate being behind this stupid truck. Truck, something. Throw a rocket. Truck that can throw a gravel or something at your. I don't like driving behind dualies and stuff. And it's going slow as shit too. Kind of so they'll throw gravel at your windshield, or a piece of rock or something can fall from the back of that dump truck bed, whatever you want to call it. Well, it'll be nice to see Dean. I unblocked him from the phone. I don't know if he's noticed yet, but I know he misses me. He was a good friend too. I just don't like anybody like messaging me like 6 times in a row, really, about anything, really. And he's kind of the type, he'll like send you like one little message, the next thing you know, you got like 10 messages in a row. It's like, and it's always, you know, it's always on broadcasting, you know. Oh man, just yeah, my number, don't blow up my phone so many times, please. Thought I burned that bridge with Dean? Oh, I'm still friends with Dean. I want him to call me and text me all the time, you know. He doesn't all the time, but I don't, you know, a bunch of times in a row and stuff, texts and stuff, and it makes noise. And he's like, sorry man, I didn't know it makes noise. I'm like, dude, just stop messaging me. Okay man, my bad. Like, dude, just stop. It's making a lot of noise. I can't hear. Hurts, you know. I don't know. It's all good. He doesn't know. He's like new to all this stuff. Drove through Coachella. I didn't make it to the Desert Bar. My struts and shocks just really aren't good enough. I didn't feel comfortable and didn't feel confident about my van making it all the way back there 5 miles. I drove 2 miles back. The road was getting pretty bad in places. It's like you need kind of a lifted 4-wheel drive to really get back there well. Maybe I can check it out again with somebody else that has a bigger truck or something and park farther, closer to, you know, some side parking, you know, near the beginning of the trail, and then ride back there with somebody else. What the heck is this? Man, the fog over China. That was cool doing that little jam session with those Japanese tourist girls. Man, 2 of those girls were very cute. Cho kawaii. This is a good band from Philly. They're called Man. They're very theatrical. They put on a good show. They remind me a little bit of Go-Go Bordello. A little bit. At least this song does. Those Japanese girls were cute. Yeah, right? I'm only staying in town for 4 days. Man, when I lived in New York, there'd just be cute tourist girls around all the time. And they'd be staying in New York for a while, like 6 months to a year. You know, 6 to 8 months, 6 to 12 months on a travel visa or something like that. At least 6 months. I think I could do 6 months on a travel visa. I dated quite a few cute girls like that. They were taking like English, they were going to school, like a fancy art school, like Pratt or School of Visual Arts, SVA. I went to the SV. There's all kinds of fun stuff to film in New York. I really think New York is the content capital. I really think it is. It's the largest. It's the best city I've ever been to. As far as how much stuff's going on everywhere, and personality, and just history, and architecture, and culture, and art, and music. It's got everything. LA has a pretty good music scene too, though. They actually do. Pretty decent music scene in Echo Park and Sunset Boulevard. Still got some good places to play there. Whiskey A Go-Go, the Roxy. The Roxy was in Cheech and Chong up in Smoke. That's the club that they played at for the talent show. Back to Cali. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to smoke cannabis again at some point. I don't know. I'm really seriously considering just not smoking anymore and not drinking anymore. It's like, how much, when's enough? How much shit can I learn from it? Am I using it to learn from as a tool, or am I using it as a crutch and as an excuse to to deal with my anxiety? Or that's what some performer at UCB was saying. He said he never performs high because he doesn't know. He wanted to be sure that he's the one being funny and not just, he didn't want to get in a spot where it's like, oh, I have to be high to be funny every time or something like that. He wanted, it to be him on stage and his personality, and not, it's funny because he's high kind of thing. And that way he feels like he's working at the top of his intelligent meatballs. What the fuck is this? Meatballs served daily. What the fuck is this? Canyon Lanes at the Morongo? I guess it's the big freaking... This must be where Adam Sandler's performing. I'm not stopping. I went to there's an In-N-Out Burger. Morongo. That was tacky as hell too. That thing, like
Meatballs served daily on their billboard. I came here for the meatballs.
A Chelsea girl just messaged me and told me to delete my number. She doesn't want to hang out with me. And I figured somebody like talked some crap to her or something about something. Yeah, whatever. Probably somebody just sent her a video or something. Made me look bad. I'll make myself look pretty bad though on my own. Yeah, whatever. I already kind of gathered that she didn't want to hang out. Whatever. Good luck. Good luck on your journey. Nice to meet you. Moving on to do other stuff. Just use me for information about live streaming and toss me away. Shouldn't have told any of those people about like stuff I know about live streaming. It's all stuff they can find out through Google searches, but why am I trying to help them? Most of those people didn't do anything to help me. Well, I don't really, none of them really. They wouldn't even do like a YouTube video with me or anything. Any of the other like live vloggers. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. They can continue to make their RV videos till the cows come home. Have fun. Or van videos or whatever. Not my jam. Please don't talk about other streamers. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Don't tell someone this story. This is gonna make you look bad. Wish I had an uncanny gift or skill to tell the correct story at the correct time, or just not talk so damn much. Sometimes less is more. I don't know. She might have been not want to hang out with me too, based on the like, I don't know, live stream when I hang out with that other girl, kind of on the date or something as well. Maybe something I said there. It's cool. It's not the first cute girl that hasn't wanted to hang out with me. It's fine. I wish her the best. Maybe if somebody told me a bunch of bullshit about someone, and I was a cute girl, I'd probably like wouldn't hang out with them either. So I understand. Fine. I'm on the road anyway. I'm not trying to get tied down to like be in a relationship and follow somebody else around. I like being my own boss, or you know what I mean? Just, you know, it's nice not having anyone to answer to. Sure, I'd love a girlfriend and have some companionship, but there's a lot of other stuff that goes with that. A lot of compromising, you know. Maybe they want to listen to certain songs on the radio or something like that. That's a compromise. You got to go to the same places, or you know, figure out where your traveling and stuff, that maybe they want to check out this place, you want to check out another place. I mean, there's good and bad. It'd be tough to live in a van with someone extra. This small of a van. You need a bigger van for like, you don't have to have it, but it'd be better to have a better, like a smaller or a bigger van for someone else. I don't really have very big matchers. Twin size. Enough for someone else, but not really ideal. I'll find love sometime. I'm not worried about it. I'm not really in any hurry. I'm waiting to meet the right gal. I've met a lot of other. Believe me, I've dated. I've got a lot of numbers under my belt. I have, probably over 40 girls under my belt, more than that. Some of them are pretty damn hot, too. I don't even know how I was able to, surprised with some of them. Well, I was a lot skinnier than Sue, down to 185, 190, 195 pounds, less than 200 pounds. It does make a big difference. I can wear 34-inch pants. Was it 30? Yeah, I can wear 34-inch pants. 34, 28 in skinny jeans. Size medium shirts. It's crazy. Or I'm like wearing extra large shirts now in size 38 pants. Gained 4 inches on my waist. Also that way, ride my bike in New York. Ride my bike everywhere. I miss New York so much. Someone said, Burger, you're a good person. Please stop second guessing yourself. Thank you. I don't know. It just really feels like everyone hates me, honestly, sometimes. It sucks. These other people, it didn't seem like they... Well, I heard... I'm not mentioning about anything I heard, but I did hear, like, some of the other vloggers, they have some drama surrounding them. That's none of my business to talk about, because I don't know if it's true or hearsay or what. It could just be drama made up on Google, Reddit, just like me. People that want to tarnish people's names and da-da-da. I don't know. I don't have enough time to investigate. I don't really care. But you've got a lot more people that vlog. They have the opportunity to edit the footage, make themselves look good every single encounter they have with people, unless they want to put like a bad encounter that they had on video for whatever reason. But they get the chance to edit themselves to... You'd be surprised, guys. You can do a lot with editing to make yourself look better, for sure. I mean, look at the Josh McCutcheon show that I had on my other channel. Well, sometimes people would get mad at me and stuff, and I just leave it in there too. Just leave it in there just to show people, hey, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Sometimes people get pissed. I've been doing this stuff since 2008, 2009, interviewing people, doing stuff. I edited all my own content before. It was 40 hours for every video. But I have the most fun creating the content. If I could get an editor, well, I'll just make the content and they can edit the video. That'd be great. Love to have a good editor. It'd be wonderful. Stone Temple Pilots. I don't know, sometimes I try not to feel sorry for myself, but all this hate from the RTR and all these different communities, it's really it really, and just the bad comments and stuff on YouTube, it really drains me, my psyche. You know, people are like, oh, have a pity party. When you put yourself out there, you put a camera in people's faces, what do you expect? Now you got a taste of hate, you got your own taste of your own medicine. There's some really vindictive people out there, unfortunately. Love your legs. Those are some real nice legs. I don't know. I have some regrets for sure. Some things I wish would have played out differently. I mean, I try my best to like not get in fights and arguments with people, and not, you know. Sometimes I fuck up though. Get too drunk and I'm just like say dumb shit. It's like, well, yeah, I'm crazy. I'm fucking drunk. Let's do something crazy. I feel like I have pretty good mental health comparatively. I think everyone's like a little bit, everybody can be a little bit on the spectrum, I think. A little manic at times, a little, you know, I think we all kind of can waver in mental health depending on, okay, if you lose your job, you lose your girlfriend, you lose all this stuff, yeah, you might get a little depressed. I mean, I've been there. That's where I was at that Bert and Ernie haircut thing. I cried a lot extra for the video and threw a big fix. I knew more people would think it was funny and everything, but it wasn't that hard to cry and feel sorry for myself. It was an amplified reaction. I heightened my emotional status. I mean, I did that, but I knew I was in the video, and I'm like, I can kind of, sometimes when I'm throwing a fit and stuff, I can imagine how funny it is to other people. Sometimes I'm pretty self-aware. Sometimes that wavers too. Depends. I'm too trusting sometimes in people. Myself in some situations. We're a little reckless as far as like, you know, some of the situations I put myself in on these broadcasts, like going to Skid Row at 11 p.m. at night. Not a good idea. I would 100% advise against that from anyone. Even if you think it's going to be great for your YouTube channel or whatever, just don't do it. I got lucky. Nothing happened, but there's dudes in all red clothes pimping women, selling drugs. I'm sure they were strapped. I mean, I'm not positive, but I assume that they probably had some sort of weapon. It's a sketchy area. Or maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? But, from what I've heard, people weren't all red. People that might be in gangs or something like that. You just don't want to fuck with them. It's like, it's not something you want to mess with. Yeah, I saw some people down there. I don't know what they were doing. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't know. I'm assuming they don't want to be on camera. Lucky I got out of there without somebody messing up my car or getting towed or getting hurt or getting my camera stolen. Let's go put them on camera. No, guys. Let's not. Some people said my friend Dave looks like this guy. Something, what's his name? David Thoreau, or no, Henry Thoreau. Not Henry David Thoreau. Something Thoreau. It's a guy that was an investigative journalist for BBC. and he's just like exposes a lot of people, and he's just like straight up with people. But he's also wearing a bulletproof vest. He's also as a cameraman and whatever produce a cameraman, at least a cameraman, one other person at least. I'm assuming he has more people than that, like a producer, maybe an AP, associate producer, or assistant producer, associate producer, or PA, production assistant, producer, PA. I don't know. At least he has a cameraman. I know that for a fact that. There's probably someone besides just him and a cameraman. He might even have a security guard you can't see off camera. I mean, he's got a freaking bulletproof vest on, so it's like obvious that, yeah, he's concerned for his safety. A bulletproof vest doesn't really protect your freaking head, though. I mean, that's not live, too. If somebody just, like, shot him in the head and is, like, cameraman, they can, like, take the tape out of the machine or out of the camera and bash it with a hammer or whatever, destroy the tape, burn it, whatever. I don't know. It's not the best idea either, really. Well, here we are, back in LA almost. Yeah, that night. Sorry I get all bent out of shape too about people on the broadcast and get mad and start banning people and get angry and say that I hate. When I say I hate people, I'm saying that I hate the like haters. I'm hating the people that are being mean and shitty to me. It's not everybody. I don't hate everybody by any means, but it's unfortunate that I allow the haters to affect me that way, because then it just feeds the trolls and it makes them want to do it more. At least what people tell me. But it's hard to just ignore it and let people keep saying that stuff without wanting to, like, you know, silence them. And I don't know. I think some of it has worked, though. So I think it's worked pretty well, because I do have a really good chat. People are really cool, and the majority of people are mad chill and they're really awesome and very supportive. And it's a better chat room, in my opinion, than anybody else that's live streaming. I haven't seen any other live streams that aren't as well moderated, or, you know, we've got a really good community. I'm blessed to have you guys watch me. I would be nothing without you. I'd just be some crazy person talking to their phone and no one watching. So I'd just be an insane person just doing this for no reason, like I have been my whole life before live streaming existed. Like I said, I've always kind of had a way of putting my foot in my mouth and getting into situations before I was live streaming too. It wasn't a very difficult transition. All I did is just pretty much start playing a camera. I used to go and interview people and talk to people too. It's like I can't shut it off. It's weird. And sometimes I can be myself, but it's like I'm this persona or something of like interview guy or something sometimes. I don't know. I just get a kick out of it so much. Get a little tired. I wouldn't mind having a little Doombeck. I might buy a little Doombeck drum from Guitar Center. That's more of a want than a need, but I could always busk and make some tips playing that drum too. I could play a hand drum good enough to get some tips. Smaller than a bucket too. It'd be nice just to have a hand drum too, and I meet up with people that play guitar and stuff. I can bust out my hand drum and jam with them. It'd be cool. Jeez, another 64 miles. Shit, this is crap. Chelsea Picard doesn't want to talk to me ever again. Just delete my number. I didn't read the whole comment. I couldn't really see it. I'm sure it has something to do with like somebody from RTR or something I said on a live stream that she didn't like or whatever. I don't know. Well, that one night too, I was like, oh, I really like this girl. Maybe she's the one, boys. Like stuff like that. Maybe she thought I was like serious, like that I have a crush on her or something like that. Or I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she thought she's not attracted to me, I guess. Whatever. It's all good. It's really hard for me to like keep secrets and not tell you guys things because this is like kind of an open book diary of my feelings and my mind, my thoughts, and it's just like a free forum for my thoughts and everything, you know. I don't know, I just feel like I feel like such a connection with you guys, and I just want to tell you guys everything about my life, whether like the good stuff and the bad stuff. I've pretty much done that. Hopefully things will look up for me. I don't want to live in a van forever. Well, I won't be living in a van forever anyway. I'm not going to live forever. We only have a finite time on this planet. I guess we never know how long we have. No one knows. I don't really believe in fate. I believe in that you can change. I don't really believe in destiny. I believe that you manifest your own destiny through the choices you make, places you go and people you meet and talk to and stuff like that. This song sucks. This is probably one of the worst ODB songs I've heard. Oh, there's Big Bear. Well, that was a fun trip. It's 50 degrees out here. It's nice, warm. 50 degrees at night in the wintertime. I'll take it. As if I had a choice, but yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. Back in Cali. Yeah, it was a fun trip. I was looking back at my videos since I left LA. Yeah, I went to Las Vegas. Oh my gosh, so many good videos, so many good episodes, so many good moments, so many fun times. Like, there's no way you could predict any of this stuff. It's too crazy. Some of it's just too crazy to make up. You know what I mean? It's like reality is stranger than fiction. That was the point of Stranger Than Fiction. It's like reality in itself is stranger than anything you could dream up. That's why these live streams people are latching onto them. They're like, damn, this shit's real. Unscripted, like, whatever happens. It may not always be good. It may not always be how I want it to go. I don't have any control of, I can have control of the way I act and try to handle situations, but, I'd like to patch things up with Scott too. Maybe I can hang out with him again sometime. I like Scott. He was a good guy. I got really mad at him because he chose his comedian friends and the open mic that he does quite a bit over, you know, standing up for me, who I thought was, you know, one of his good friends. He didn't really have my back. Whenever everybody else was kind of against the live stream thing when I went to the stand-up comedy show. And Scott kind of turned his back. Like, he wanted to use the broadcast for people to, like, he was trying to do his own live streams to get people to watch him live stream, and advertising in my Discord, and people were talking about it in Discord. He was getting some viewers from people from my Discord and stuff, like one Cody and Roy and some of the people, they watched him. You know, maybe Cole too, and David, Tiger, Diesel and stuff. So that pissed me off, basically. He's like, you want to use the stream to promote your stand-up comedy and your own live streams, but then when it comes down to, like, you know, having my back as a friend, or hanging out with me when I'm doing my live stream or whatever, you know, he didn't want to be a part of it. Like, you know, he's like acted like, yeah, this live stream's real annoying, I don't like it, like everybody else. He jumped on the bandwagon with them, like, yeah, it's really annoying, dude. Everywhere I go, he's like, oh yeah, don't. I mean, he wasn't that uptight, but the garage mic was pretty cool. I like that he took me to that. Scott's a good guy. I mean, that's not like a huge deal, really. I just kind of like, it just pissed me off. You know, what doesn't piss me off, right, guys? Jeez. I got like such a short temper, ready to like just give up on a friendship or relationship or anything, just over the littlest things. Easier said than done, though. So I really like the live stream, and you guys mean a lot to me, and this is what I do for my life now. I live stream. I live stream. I don't know how long I can maintain this live streaming thing. I don't know how long this live streaming stuff will be relevant. I don't know. Until the next cool thing comes out, or people get tired of watching me, or I get tired of live streaming, or whatever. I mean, I don't have any. Damn, that guy's flying. If anybody gets pulled over, it'll be that guy. There's a Planet Fitness. Damn, I could have stopped. I need to go somewhere and stop, take a shower. I got my Planet Fitness thing. I want to wait till I'm in LA and then take a shower. Maybe I'll take a shower tomorrow after I wake up. I'm pretty tired. I'll just find a place to park and sleep tonight and wake. What's one more day being dirty? It ain't shit. I'll be dirty one more day. I'm glad I have the live stream. I'm glad I have you guys. Not everybody has 100 people, 100 people plus cheering them on in life. It's pretty cool having you guys in my corner encouraging me to do things. If it wasn't for the viewers, the positive viewers, and my burger buddies, as I call you guys, the burger tribe and stuff, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to keep broadcasting, or I wouldn't be able to keep live streaming. I'd just get too paranoid and too down in the dumps, and I would just get too, I don't think I'd have as much confidence to do it, without the encouragement from you guys. And then I've got people in the Discord that are finding me events to go to, things to do. Hey guys, now that we're back in LA, check out some local events for me, people that are in my Discord, and post them in scripts and pitches, or events and pitches, and post those in there if you can for me, if there's anything cool coming up this weekend or whatever. Let's focus on content. You know, I'm not even 100% sure that the Bachelor CX is still going to happen. I'm not sure about the streamer house. I haven't had any confirmations on this stuff. I mean, I've talked to Paul about it, or on through Twitter, but really I'm still kind of like coming out here blind. I already want to come out here for the RTR, so I'm like, okay, this all kind of works out. It's kind of falling together. As far as we know, or as far as we know, that might not be happening. It's not confirmed. And as you know, all these events they've had where I'm supposed to, where I try to be in the event, somehow they always screw me over or make me the butt of the joke, or they just mess with me somehow. It's like, well, let's mess with the guy who lives in his van, who's 35 and overweight, and yada yada yada, like he's an easy target. Let's mess with this guy. It sucks, but that's the way it is. And I have to tell anybody I live in my van and stuff. Well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, pretty much sleep in my van. Live in my van. I don't know. I just feel like I need to be honest. I'm a real person. I'm not a good liar. I'm not good at keeping secrets. I never have been. If you don't want me to tell people about it, just don't tell me about it, because I'm probably going to tell someone. Just a heads up. Probably going to tell the broadcast. Mostly. I just told a few hundred people. Am I happy? I'm happy. I miss a little bit. I have a little anxiety now coming back to LA. I'm just like, oh, I hope I came back here and this Bachelor CX thing happens, or the streamer house, or hopefully they don't try to mess with me or something. I don't know. It's a little scary, I don't know if somebody's going to try to screw with me or something. I had so many threats before. Most of them were just empty threats, or they were all empty threats, just from 12-year-olds or whatever. But still, it's not good to have just, I don't know, just if you guys try to put yourself in my shoes, sure, I'm bringing up myself by turning the video camera on and live streaming. I keep live streaming. I know a lot of people don't like it or whatever, but I don't know. How do you think you would handle this situation, or you think you would want to handle it? Do you think you would want to deal with the stuff that I deal with? Is it worth it? It's a lot easier just to have a normal job, guys. The stress and stuff I have sometimes, like that one day, like a couple days in the RTR, after I found out there's all these posts about me. Well, like this lady posted a thread in the RTR thing about how everybody needs to stay away from me, and I'm a creep and a weirdo and all this stuff, and to make everyone look bad. It just felt like the whole world was against me. It's like, here I am trying to make new friends. I'm out here, and then I've still got this, and then I'm still screwing it up. Every new opportunity I get to make new friends, somehow I end up talking shit about the people, or saying something stupid on the live stream that makes them not trust me or not like me or want to hang out with me again. It's just, I only have myself to blame. As much as a savvy, intelligent person as my ego would like to think that I am, it's just, I'm a freaking idiot 90% of the time. Evidence stuff I shouldn't tell you guys, and keep to myself, and should never fucking tell anybody, for that matter. I don't know. This has been a long drive. I'm tired. I'm ready to get back to LA and do create some new videos, and hopefully make some new connections too. That was really cool talking to Ross from Ross Vlogs, or Ross Creations. Charles or Ross, whichever. I guess he goes by both. Well, this guy's over off on the right of the line. It's Mark's Volta. Or at the drive-in. I think it's Mark's Volta. Oh, there's not a better place to be than southern Florida or Southern California in the winter. Sure does beat all the dust and everything in Arizona. Golly, so much dust out there. And supposedly it's got this bacteria in it or fungus that's can give you some kind of desert fever or something. I don't know. Oh, and that girl hit me up too. The girl that I went on the date with. What would I say her name was? Trixie, the RV gypsy. It's not her name, but she messaged me and she said that she probably would have hooked up with me, but she just didn't want me to blab about it on the live stream later. And she was like pretty certain that I probably would have. Guaranteed I would have. I'm sorry. I mean, we made out afterwards, and I'm like, oh my god, we made out. It was so hot. She wouldn't let me hook up with her, but it was so hot. We kissed like 5 times. It was so awesome. That's a lot of trust for her to just go on some random fucking hike out in the desert with me. She barely knew me. She was a really cool girl. I liked her. I had the deepest connection with her than any girl I've met in the last like 2 years. She was a lot like me in so many ways. She's just really not into the whole live streaming thing. Most people aren't. They don't want to have putting yourself out there and putting your life out there, like telling people all this stuff about your life and filming your life and stuff. It's very invasive, and it's a lot. Most people don't want to deal with that. They don't want to be on camera. They don't want to have all their secrets and things out there. They don't want to, they don't want people to think bad of them. I wish I could not be so autistic or Aspergerish or whatever the hell it is and keep my mouth shut about certain things, certain stories and things I don't think I should be telling people. Like, god damn. They're just getting these crazy kind of well, you've been driving for so long, you just kind of go into like a state of kind of a trance or something, a freeform thought. It's just like verbal diarrhea. I can't turn off the flow of truth. It's like, damn, I don't have to tell everything. Jeez. Certain stories, I wish I wouldn't have told people, because it definitely just makes me look like more of an asshole. I already have enough people that already think I'm an asshole without, telling the story about that one time I hooked up with a girl and found out a little too late that she was in like a severe burn victim survivor. It's like, that doesn't make me look good. It just makes me seem like a creep. And I get that too. I mean, I know that. Like, I know that in my mind. I'm not so unself-aware that I know it's not bad, but for some reason I don't know. I just want to tell people. It's just like some kind of story. It's like such a weird story. I just feel like sharing it. Even though I know that it's like just going to like ruin whatever relationship or whoever I'm talking to is going to judge me or whatever. I don't know. That's a good example of like something where I need to like shut the heck up about it. It's gonna make me look like an asshole, no matter what I say. It's just like, oh, why are you even bringing this up? It's creepy and weird, freaking awkward as heck. It's like it's so descriptive and everything too. It's just like, ugh. I guess I gotta lighten up on myself. I got 170 people that like me. I guess always gonna have some people people that don't like you, for whatever reason. Always gonna have some people that don't like you. Just unfortunately have. The more you put yourself out there, the more people you have like you, the more chance you're gonna have somebody that doesn't like you. Look at all these other vloggers and stuff. Even the RV people, they all have groups of people that don't like them too. No wonder they're so scared about people putting them on live stream. Like, oh great, all I need is somebody filming me drinking or doing something stupid. Then I've got these people, these haters and people. They're worried about their livelihood, their vlogging career or whatever. So I get it. Wish I could just start over. Not like my whole life or anything, but start my streaming career over or something. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Live stream. Yeah, sure, anyone can turn their video camera on and talk. Anyone can turn it on, do a live stream. I'm addicted to live streaming. It's true. I'm addicted to it. I wake up in the morning and I take a shit and I'm like, well, time to turn the stream on. Time to talk to the burger boys, the burger buddies, the slider sisters, well, they call themselves the slider sluts. That's what the girls from my chat and from my community name themselves, but there's got to be a better name, something the burger pals and burger buddy, the burger pals and gals. There we go, burger pals and gals. That sounds a little better than slider sluts. I'm so addicted to the live streaming. I just like talking to you guys. I like the attention. I like the conversations we have. You guys make me laugh a lot. I laugh a lot more reading the comments that you guys type. And then, 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes just reading your comments. You guys make me laugh more than any funny movie that came out in the last 5 years. Some of you guys are freaking hilarious. And I should be a little, I think I should be a little more lenient on what I let slide, but just I just don't want my community to be completely overran with toxic bullcrap, I feel like, and I didn't really know what I was getting into when I went and met up with Ice Poseidon and stream sniped him and Asian Andy and stuff. I had no idea about some of the, anything about the chat, anything about, how, the people and stuff, some of the stuff. I didn't know, I don't want to get into detail, but I didn't really know what I was getting into, honestly. So, didn't really do enough research, it was just oh, this guy's getting 13,000 viewers, whatever, let's go meet up with him. Maybe we can make friends with him and make some videos and stuff. I mean, Paul doesn't hate me, and he speaks kindly of me most, all the time, really. I have no issues with Paul. I love Paul. I owe all the success I have right now to Paul. I wouldn't have any of you guys. I had 20 to 50 viewers before I met up with Asian Andy. Well, on a Friday, I stream sniped Asian Andy, and sat on the same Saturday, that same weekend. On Saturday, I stream sniped Mexican Andy, and on Sunday, I stream sniped Ice Poseidon, all in 3 days. So I kind of from every, 3 of the biggest IRL streamers at that time, and then later on, a few days later, I stream sniped Andy Milanakis for the second time. I already stream sniped. I didn't know what stream sniping was, but I already met up with him in San Francisco before that. Upon fictitious circumstances. I acted like I didn't know he was live streaming because I already told him this. But I was very embarrassed that I'm like, you know, a grown man watching him live stream. I thought Twitch was like all for kids, which mostly it is. But I just didn't, I don't know, I just thought he'd think I was a stalker or something if he like knew I came from watching his broadcast and came and found him. I thought it would weird him out or something. But according to him, he would have been a lot more cordial and more likely to invite me to the park and where he was going that day in San Francisco if I would have just been honest. So, yeah, honesty's the best policy. Time and time again. Can't keep up with all the lies. You're always going to slip up. You're always going to get caught in a lie sooner or later. So better just to be, and it's better just to have a clean conscience. You know, people that lie and deal with that all the time and all this stuff, you know. Not that I'm always honest. Definitely sometimes I lie, whether it's for my own safety or to not hurt someone's feelings or something. Oh, if someone asks you, oh, does this dress make me look fat? Does this shirt make me look fat? Whatever it is, you know, you're like, no, looks good. Looks fine. I like it. Awesome. You know what I mean? Sometimes if it's like a choice between hurting someone's feelings, but that's kind of on them too. They already know that, like, they already have their inclinations that, yeah, maybe the shirt makes them look overweight or whatever. 'Cause, you know, I would never ask someone that, 'cause I'm like, I know that they'd probably be like, yeah, dude. No, it's not the shirt, the fat makes you look fat, Josh. Oh, man, really? Oh, dude. Be nice. I'm so blessed, though. In my wildest dreams, I would have never fathomed as a child or teenager or anything that I always wanted to have my own show and a talk show kind of format like Johnny Carson or Conan O'Brien. Well, I didn't know much about Conan O'Brien when I was a kid, but I always wanted to have a talk show like Johnny Carson. And, you know, with the Josh McCutcheon show, I had that. I was interviewing real celebrities. Whether I tracked them down at their stand-up comedy shows or whatever, I was still interviewing them. You know, whatever. You do what you got to do to get access to these people, especially when you're starting out. I would just go to their comedy show, ask them if I could, you know, a lot of times I'd hang out afterwards, or I'd ask them before, hey, after your show's over, do you mind can I do a quick 10-minute interview with you for my YouTube channel? I interview comedians and actors and people like that. Yeah, sure, whatever. Everybody said yes. It was great. People loved it. It's just so discouraging that those videos that I spent 40 hours on, where I interviewed Todd Barry and Reggie Watts and pretty big name celebrities now. Eugene Merman's on Bob's Burgers, a hit series on Fox. It's on its like 6th or 7th season or something. Let's see. I don't know what Todd Barry's doing. Probably doing something. He's on like a lot of podcasts and whatever. He's still killing it in stand-up and doing cameos on stuff. And he's on Flight of the Conchords too with Eugene Merman. Reggie Watts is host. He's the musical guest or musical band leader for Late Night with James Corden. Maybe we can meet up with Reggie again. Remember when I called Reggie and I talked to him? It was nice. He answered the phone too. That's the first time I've ever called Reggie and he answered the phone. I've called him before and he didn't answer. Yeah, I think he was in Australia at the time I called him before. But yeah, he actually answered the phone. I talked to him, I was like, man, I love you so much, Reggie. You're such a big inspiration. I kind of fangirled out. I mean, I don't know. I was like, man, I really wish you had your own show. Like, I think you're the entree, not the side dish, you know? I was like, oh, man, thanks so much. I appreciate that, Josh. I was like, man, just seeing you do this stuff is really inspiring to me, you know, to keep going and stuff. It's easy to give up. It's easy, you know, one closed door, you know, you get one door that closes you know, God opens a window or whatever, you know what I mean? You gotta just keep going, basically. I don't know, I can't think of the right analogy, but you gotta learn from your failures. Don't be, and also, yeah, Will Smith actually had a Snapchat story or something about that, like, don't be afraid to fail, because failure is just the road to success. And there's a lot of truth in that, because people that are successful, they're not afraid to fail. They'll fail, they'll fail, they'll fail, they'll fail again, they'll fail over and over again, but they learn from their mistakes, or they at least try to learn something from each mistake, and they evolve, and they keep trying different things. You know, something I like to say is 90% of success is just showing up. I didn't come up with that, but whenever I heard that, I'm just like, you know what? There's some truth to that. I believe that. So if you sit at home all day and you're depressed and, you know, woe was me, I'm just, you know, you just wait for your destiny, you know, no one's going to be able to find you. No one's going to be able to, if you want to do something in the entertainment business, art, whatever, you just got to do it. But you can be the artist, make art your whole life. If you don't have art shows and, you know, you're not good about marketing yourself and stuff like that, no one's ever going to see your art. No one's going to ever see, you know. There have been cases where someone died and then, like, their family or whoever released their art collection to a gallery or a museum, or, you know, their photo collection, or, you know, somebody took photos all in New York for like 50 years or something like that. There have been cases of that, and then, you know, then they give some recognition after death. But, you know, Van Gogh, he never had any right. I don't think he ever sold a painting. I think he sold one painting his whole life, and it was to someone he was related to. It was like someone, his girlfriend, like his girlfriend's brother or something like that. Girlfriend or wife's brother. That's like the only painting he sold his whole life. Now his paintings are worth millions. Unfortunately, he never was around to see his own success for whatever reason. It's a shame, you know. Obviously, Van Gogh is a very talented painter. Make art for different reasons because they want to share. They want to share the beauty that they've created. They want to share their stories. They want to share their energy, their spirit, their whatever, you know. They want to be remembered. They want to leave a positive mark, or, you know, they want to leave their mark on the world. They want to be remembered. They want to, you know what I'm saying? But I am. I drove an hour. It was like 2.5 hours. I'm like 42 minutes away. I said that shit about dreadlocks too, and I didn't even think about Steve and Kelly. I don't remember if Kelly had dreads or not. I don't mean that like everybody does dreads. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember if Steve had dreads too. He might have. I don't know. I just say things with like reckless abandon. I don't even think about it like, oh, I hope I didn't offend them. They were awesome. I love Steve and Kelly. They were really awesome. They're very nice people. It's a shame. I did write my phone number and stuff, so they have my number. I hope that they'll actually reach out to me. I don't have any of their contacts. I should have gotten something. Who knows if they'll ever hit me up. A lot of times you just meet people on the road and you have a good time while you're hanging out with them, and that's that. You might never see them again. That's just the way it goes on the road. If you live in the same town or something, people are posting up for a while, yeah, you got more opportunities to hang out. Yeah, let me get your number. Let's hang out again. You live in the same neighborhood? Awesome. That's really easy to do. Stephen Kelly and Johnny Ray, they were really Dan was really cool. The guy that lived in that yellow van, he was really cool. I talked to him the day before too. I already did that whole tour, so I kept kind of interrupting him because I wanted to impress him with all the things I remembered that he told me. But it kind of like cut him off. I don't know. I've got a bad tendency to cut people off when I interview them. I just don't know how to shut the fuck up. I want to impress people, show them that I listen and retain the knowledge. But he'd already given me that whole tour the day before. I never toured that little wagon, that little caravan wagon. I really wish I would have. It was so cute. I don't think anybody else got a video of that, the wagon, either. I should have taken a video of that over anything else, because that was the one I was like, wow, I wonder what that looks like on the inside. So it looks so cool. Should have done more RV and van interviews. I just was in such a bummed out mood, and then that girl that I liked, she left that same day, and then there was all these people like against me from the Facebook page and the like RTR forum and stuff. Just like this huge weight of just people that all seemed like they hated me. Just made me want to like crawl under a rock and never broadcast again and just become a hermit and just try to hide from the world and just put my tail between my legs and go lay under the front porch like an old hound dog. Whatever. Can't do that. Well, I could, but haven't yet. I choose to keep going. Yeah, I try to stay positive. That's why I try to also like have these little things in my mind that I tell myself, just like, you know, just like a kind of perspective thing. Like, I'm not, when people, you know, think I'm homeless or, you know, I'm not homeless. I'm home free, because homeless is, oh, that makes me the victim. You know, oh, I'm homeless, guys. I'm homeless, guys. Help me out. I'm home. When I say I'm home free, that's empowering. That's me taking a stance. I'm not homeless. I'm home free. It's a state of mind. It's a state of being. Sure. Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's a mentality. You know what I mean? It's about your perspective. Oh shit, this is one of my prank calls. This is me.
You've won an all-expenses paid trip to Bermuda. What do you think, sir? Who plays the best hits of the 80s, 90s, and today?
That's one of mine.
Motherfucker!
I used to do these prank calls all the time and record them. We would prank call this guy like every day, and he'd just have like a fucking meltdown. He'd just be like, motherfucking piece of shit, motherfucker. Like, I don't even see how the guy breathed, because he just, oh my god, what was that? I think it was a paper cup or something. I don't know, paper plate. Like, he would just fucking have a meltdown, dude. I don't even see how he breathed. He'd just say so many different cuss words all at the same time. I think the best one I have is about this monkey. It's like, well, the thing was, my friends had a whole backstory. They'd been prank calling this guy since high school. Then we were in college, and you're like, I got to be good friends with these guys, and they were like, oh, well, you guys want to call Dan? And there's this guy named Dan. His name was Dan Bovard, and they would call him like anytime they were bored and just prank call this guy for a quick laugh. And they had all these trigger words and stuff. I don't even know. Trigger wasn't even a thing. That didn't really exist, that term, but it makes sense. Trigger. They had all these like things that would just set them off. And they were supposedly Dan lived in southern Indiana, because they were all from the same hometown. And he was from this dude's hometown named Eric. That was like, hey man, what's up, man? Real like, he's kind of like Boomhauer. He talked a lot like Boomhauer, from King of the Hill. Oh, is this LA traffic? Oh, I haven't missed that at all.
Fuck. LA traffic, 8 p.m.
Oh God, forgot how much I hate traffic here. Congestion. So they would come, and they had this whole like fictitious. They had all these like personas, and they were the Johnson boys from Ohio. They would always be like, "Those Johnson boys from Ohio." They'd just go in there like, "This is Jim Johnson, and I'm coming over from Ohio to whip that Indiana ass." And then Dan would be like, "Well, come on over, motherfucker. Us Indiana boys will whip your fucking Ohio Buckeye ass." And they just go back and forth for a good, like, 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, at least 2 minutes before Dan would get so pissed and just hang up the phone. But the guy never changed his phone number for years. Kept the same number. It was almost like that was the only, it was like a daily thing for him. Like, well, I get the phone call from the Johnson boys. So if he ever met anybody named like something Johnson or something, I don't know. He might have snapped and killed these people. Who knows? I don't know if the guy ever met anybody. I hope he never met anybody named something Johnson, because I can imagine this guy, after like 10 years of being harassed by the Johnson boys, would just snap and like kill them or something. And they knew all these specific terms. Like, I know you go down to Smitty's. They're like, hey, this is, well, I guess you used to go to some local bar. Like, hey, this is the bartender from Smitty's. You left your keys down here. He's like, I don't go down to that fucking Smitty's anymore. I ain't been down there for 3 years. And they knew all these like details. I guess another funny story they told me about him was, I guess their dad picked on this guy too. Everybody, I guess, picked on this dude for some reason. But he was kind of a slow, I don't know, I guess he was just kind of a simple guy or something. Didn't have many friends. Like, it was just an easy target for people to fuck with for whatever reason. Or he would just get so pissed that it was extra funny. Just like people screw with me, you know, I get so pissed. They're like, this is funny. So, one of the things is Eric's dad, he paid Dan $5 or $10, I think he paid him $10 to mow their yard. But they took the blade off the push mower. So when he started the push mower, he's pushing it all over the yard for half an hour, and it's not cutting anything. So there's no blade on the mower. So he's just driving this mower around tall grass. It's not doing shit. But he wasn't like smart enough to realize that there's no blade on this mower at all. So I guess he walked around with this mower for like 30 minutes. And one of my favorite pranks was that I did to him was, I was like, hey Dan, this is Brian Johnson, and I was like, and I'm marrying your daughter whether you like it or not. He's like, I ain't got no daughter, you stupid son of a bitch. And he's like, I don't care, Dan, I'm marrying your daughter whether you like it or not. He's like, I trained this monkey karate and he's gonna kick your ass. I'm like, well, you better have a smoky something. I don't remember. He's like, you better smoky artichoke or some shit. Damn, it smelled like skunk. I don't know if that's somebody's diesel or it's like straight up skunk. There's gotta be a freaking grow op or something around here, because it smells like pure skunk ass. Or it's just a skunk. It could be a skunk too. Probably it's just a skunk. I'd like to think it's some dank cron. Damn, they got little LEDs on the back of that Astro. It does make it a lot easier to see it. I don't have Dan's number anymore though. I think he might have passed away. I'm not sure. I haven't kept in touch with Mike or Eric from college. They were dudes I hung out with that were cool during college, but after college was like, I don't know how much actual stuff we have in common besides hanging out and smoking weed in college. I always try to hang out with them because they always had pretty good luck with girls. They always did like shady shit though. Like they'd go hook up with hot college chicks and they'd end up like stealing like point and shoot cameras, and they'd steal shit from the girls they hooked up with and stuff. Which is like, I don't know, maybe they tell them fake names, or it was a big enough school that they just hope they wouldn't see the girls again or whatever. They would be bragging about all the stuff they stole from chicks. I actually hooked one of the dudes up with my cousin. You know, I'm not sure if that was a great idea. They're not together anymore, so I guess. But she met this other guy that's way better, so I don't know. She hung out with me somewhere, and I introduced her to my friend Mike, and I think she came to college and hung out and partied with me or something, and then I introduced her to my friend Mike, and they like, or no, I brought Mike to Thanksgiving at my grandma's. That's what it was. And he met Jordan at Thanksgiving, and then I guess he went down to IU or something where she went to school, and apparently they hooked up down there before she met her current husband. That's what it was. It's my fault. I brought Mike to fucking Thanksgiving. Whatever. Mike's the guy I went all the way to Windsor, Canada with, the guy that had like a gambling addiction and stuff, for some of you that have heard that story. When I went to Windsor, Canada, and was at the casino for 23 hours, and he was up, after 8 hours, he was up $1,800 in Texas Hold'em. Like, the dude played Texas Hold'em all night. He was like addicted to Texas Hold'em, and like this Royal Caribbean, Royal Hold'em, something like offshores gambling, online gambling shit from Caribbean gambling, some shit online where you can legally gamble or something. I don't know, some loophole kind of shit where you put real money in the thing, then you get virtual credits to use or some shit. Then you can cash out your virtual credits and they send you a check for real money back or something like that. Yeah, he was up $1,800, and I was asleep in this chair because I ran out of money pretty quick. And then I met up with him. I went into the Texas Hold'em thing, and then they wouldn't let me go back in there again because they said, you know, you can't go in when they're playing the tournaments and stuff. And he gave me $50 just to like have some money to spend because he was up so much money. He ended up being up $1,800. He got $200 out of the ATM at first, lost that, and got another $200 out. And, you know, he lost it playing Texas Hold'em the first 200. Then he got another 200 out. And then he started getting on a winning streak and a hot streak. And he got up to $1,800. Like, yo, bro, yo, dude, yo, dog, I'm up $1,800, boy. I'm like, you. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Let's cash out and get the hell out of here. We're going to go to the strip club and try to, like, get some hookers, or I don't know. We thought we were going to go to the strip club and talk some strippers into coming back to hang out with us in some nice hotel room. That's what we talked about, like the whole ride up there, you know. A couple of college guys that just want to get laid, you know. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. He's like, no, man, I can't leave yet. You never leave when you're hot, when you're on a streak. I'm like, no, dude, let's get the heck out of here. Come on, let's leave winners, not waste all the money. Like, no, man, I'm gonna start playing blackjack too. I know how to count cards or some shit. He's like, oh, I'm gonna like double the money on blackjack. I can't lose. I'm like, oh no, dude, let's get out of here. I've already been here 8 or 9 hours. This place is hell. There's old people and freaking desperation here. So they would let me sit with him at the blackjack table. So I sat there for another, let's see, we were in there like 22 hours. I don't know, what's another 16 hours or 14 hours or something. We were there a full 24 hours. We were like 22 hours or 21 hours or something insane. So like another, 14 hours or some shit. I'm watching him play blackjack, hit me, bust, dealer wins. Oh God, over and over and over again. Then he'd win a little bit. Oh, we bet 100. Okay, win that. It's just like up and down, up and down. He kept losing more than winning consistently. Then he'd win a little bit. He's like, oh, I'm on the streak back. And then yeah, he'd lose that too. And then until he finally lost all $1,800. Up and down. Win a little bit, lose a little more. Win a little bit, lose a little bit more. Until he's finally completely broke. Then he got another $200 out, back to the blackjack table. Lost all that. So he ended up leaving the casino with negative $600. It was like a whole month's rent. Like a whole month's rent in New York. Some neighborhoods that are farther from Manhattan and stuff. Find rent for $600. Not gonna be in a super convenient area, but definitely is rent out there for that much. $600 a lot. It's like your own house in college and stuff, like a 2-bedroom house or something. College days. It's like $300 a room or something back then. So it's like a whole month's rent he lost. 2 months rent almost. It was $300 a month, something like that. I ended up buying up Wendy's chicken nuggets on the ride home. I'm so broke. Oh man, it's all the money I got. Give me a bite to eat, man. I'll get you back whenever. Alright, man, whatever. I ended up going down to like he's from this place in Indiana called, we both went to Ball State. He was from this place in Indiana called Monticello, Indiana. And there was this little like, I'd never been to this place called Indiana Beach, but there was always these local commercials on TV like, come on down to Butte. There was like a black crow, and that he was it was like the racist crow from Dumbo. It was like the racist crow from Jim Crow. I don't know what they called him, but the racist, I don't know. Those crows, it looked like one of the cartoon crows from Dumbo, basically. And we'd be like, come on down to Indiana Beach at beautiful Lake Schaefer, Monticello, Indiana, proving that there's more than corn in Indiana. That was like the commercial, mostly. That was like the thing they would always say in like every TV spot. There's more, and then they had this little jingle. There's more than corn in Indiana at Indiana Beach. That was their jingle. So I was like, oh, let me check out Indiana Beach. So I went to Indiana Beach with Mike because he lived there, and I went and visited him. And I drove him there. He paid for some gas. And he knew like they had this water ski show, and he knew the water skiers. So that was kind of cool. We hung out with them, and they were like little apartments they stayed at in the summer season. We partied with them, and that was pretty fun. And then we went to Indiana Beach, I think for free too. We got free tickets or something because Mike knew the people that worked there. We got to like see some behind the scenes stuff. Man, I wish live streaming would have existed when I was in college, dude. There's some crazy fucking parties, man. There's a lot of basement parties too where it wouldn't have worked. But yeah, like YouTube just was starting out when I was in college. I made my first, I graduated college in 2006, and I uploaded my first video in 2007, but I didn't even I remember the first time I heard about YouTube was in like 2005 or something, or no, 2005 or 2006 from somebody in New York, and they told me about this site where they upload videos called YouTube. And I was like, what? YouTube? I had to write it down. I was like, YouTube. Never heard of it. Okay. It was like a new site. It wasn't, now you say YouTube, everyone's like, oh yeah, of course, YouTube. It was brand new. I got in like a little late in the game, 2007. The people that got in 2005, like Philip DeMarco or Phil DeMarco or DeFranco or whatever his name is, and some of those people, they got in like real early at like the inception of YouTube. some of those people have been around. But I uploaded my first videos before PewDiePie and all these other guys. I'm just not very good about marketing my stuff. I mean, I think I created really awesome content on my original channel, like my edited stuff. I still think I'm still very proud of it. And it's also a great honor. People watch my old content from Josh McCutcheon's show, and they assume that's the show that I did for MTV, which it's not at all. That's the show I produced on my own. I did all that. I take all the credit for that. MTV, I definitely learned stuff working for them on how to interview, practice interviewing people. And I worked at a radio station before that. I actually took a telecommunications radio course for my senior year in high school and worked and helped completely run a college or a high school ran radio station that played country music. I wasn't a big fan of country music. I've always liked alternative music and classic rock a lot more, and hip hop. But now the radio station plays classic rock. I'm like, oh gosh, I wish it would have played classic rock when I was there. That would have been so much better. That's the kind of music I like. Instead of having to listen to the Dixie Chicks and Alan Jackson, She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy, how many ever times. They would play, at that point, She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy, it just came out that year, and they would play that song every hour, almost. Every hour or every 2 hours, they would play She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy. I got so tired of that freaking song. I got so tired of most of the songs. It's like once you work at a radio, once you even listen to the radio enough, it's just like, it's all like the same songs and shit. They've got like 500 songs or something that they like play, and that's about as big as a lot of radio stations' playlists are. They're about 500 songs or something, it seems like. I got to the point where I just turned the volume down in the studio and I just watched the time clock when the song would be done, and then I'd come back on, oh, that was the Dixie Chicks with Earl Had to Die on Young Country 90.7 FM WKPW. The time right now is 8:16. It's 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Hope everyone's having a great evening. Thanks for tuning in to Young Country. This has been the end of my hour. Hope you show some love and support to Sam. He's coming in with the 4 to 5 shift. Tune in tomorrow or blah blah blah. We do the weather, the sports, do all the advertisements that we'd produce ourselves in our own little commercial. We'd produce the commercial spots for local companies using like a very old Roland audio editing machine. That's how I learned how to do linear editing, which is pretty awesome. And then I used the stuff that I learned to do from the linear editing from the audio. I used that. I had some audio editing. I had an audio editing class in college where I learned Pro Tools, and then I wanted to learn video editing. My school just started a brand new program called Video Art when I was in the art department. I wasn't able to take telecommunications class to learn video editing, so I took the video art classes. I took, I think, 2 years. Did I take that? I think I did. No, I did 2 semesters of it. And I really enjoyed it. I thought the video art was great because they taught us different stuff too that they didn't. It was more experimental things of what Final Cut Pro could do besides just basic broadcast editing and things, which are, pretty cut and dry. There's a styrofoam plate. Oh, this person's like, oh shit, LA. Here we go, guys. Traffic. Approaching the belly of the beast. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. 22 minutes away. At least he's not bummed and paranoid about the golf club guy. Yeah. Well, if somebody chases you with a golf club, I didn't know if the guy's they're gonna jump me or try to mess with me as I'm driving out of town. What if they pulled, you know, some kind of board across the road that had a bunch of nails on it or something? Who knows, man? I know it's like crazy to think, but I don't know. You don't know what kind of stuff they might have prepared. Who knows, man? It was like a post-apocalyptic war zone in there to some extent. It was like Mad Max. People walking around with... Well, I only saw that one lady walking around with a bat. I didn't see any other hippie people walking around with any weapons. That one lady I talked to, she looked like Tank Girl. Like that comic book Tank Girl. There was a movie made too with, what's her name? That mousy girl, I forget her name. Lori something. Tank Girl. Lori Petty or something like that. Multiple victims shooting at the Morongo Indian Reservation. Well, I'm glad I didn't stop there. Goodness. Jeez, are you serious? That's terrible. What the hell's wrong with these people? Here's something I won't miss about LA. You put a turn signal on and then people still speed up behind you. They won't let you change lanes. This guy finally did, or girl. But obviously traffic is very slow right now. Bumper to bumper, stop and go. People, I've got an exit in 2.1 miles I need to get off on. You know, and it's like threading the needle. Look, I had to speed up so I'm getting in front of the guy that's behind me that won't let me in the lane. Whatever, I did the maneuver, but it was a little sketch. Are you serious, man? People out here are just so, they won't let you in the lane. See, this guy's still speeding up when this guy put on his turn signal. Oh shit. Fuck it. This guy can get in after me. I was already past him when he put his signal on. What the hell's going on here? Oh, some kind of wreck. That's why the traffic's backed up. There was a wreck. Didn't look bad. Looked like just a little fender bender. Not too bad. The cars didn't look that messed up. They're probably just called the police for insurance purposes. Didn't look bad at all. Damn, the saddlebags make it wide as hell. Yeah, probably about as wide as the handlebars, I guess. Well, here we are back in LA. Look at the hills. 11 miles. Oh my God. What day is today? I don't even know. Sunday? I think Dean's at work. Did you go surprise Dean? I think he's working. Let's go roll up into Dean's. I'm 16 minutes away from the strip. Let's go roll up into Dean's. Oh, here's downtown LA. 11 miles away. Let's go roll up into Dean's vape shop and say what up. Oh my God. Hopefully I can patch up things with Richie the barber. I'm not sure. He's probably dating that Cherry girl still, but I don't see why Richie and I can't patch things up. You know? I don't know. Hopefully. I like Richie. He's a really nice guy. If I could redo anything, I wouldn't have went on a date with that Cherry girl. That was stupid. stupid. I figured Richie'd just get over it, or wouldn't be that big of a deal. Because I even told him, I was like, I want to take her on a date. And he's like, if you do, I'll never talk to you again. I was like, oh, whatever, Richie, you'll get over it. Just like I got over drinking the aftershave. But, I don't know, last time I talked to him on Halloween, I was like, hey, Richie, happy Halloween. I brought some whiskey if you want some. He, like, threw a hairbrush at me and told me to leave. He was pissed. That was a while back. That was about the time where I was like, oh, let me get out of LA. Everyone hates me here. Everyone I've met here, the few friends I have, fucking hate me. Scott, Richie. I don't think Dante really hates me, but he kind of like got to the point where he wasn't really like that. Didn't really think I was like, I don't know. DJ was always cool. Last time I hung out with Dante, he complained a lot, but whatever. I definitely want to hang out with Dante again. And but I'm more excited. Well, I don't want to put people on rank my friends. That's stupid. But yeah, I'd love to see DJ and Dante again. I spent a lot more time with DJ, so I feel a lot more closer to him. And he just seemed, I don't know, DJ just is very, very spiritual. I think he was maybe a little younger than Dante. He's definitely younger than me, but he's a very wise guy. I can talk to him about New Orleans now, because I've been there. I'd never been to any of these places last time. I feel like a freaking world traveler right now. I know I just traveled around the United States, but wow, I'd never been to Miami, I'd never been to New Orleans, I'd never been to Austin, or, all these different places in the last 3 months. It's just, some of the places I'd been to. I've been to Gatlinburg when I was a kid a few times, stuff like that, but there's a lot of these places I've never been to. I've never been to Atlanta. I actually never went to Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta, like, on the interstate. I drove around Atlanta. I never really went into Atlanta. I was hoping the God of Cringe was going to show me around Atlanta, and then he just showed me around some podunk, small town, mountain town. One night we hung out. Like, dude, I wanted to go do something cool in Atlanta. I don't know if, I guess you got to take what you can get when people are showing you around town. You know, it is what it is, but I didn't want to really go to some podunk town. I was trying to tell him on the way there, I was like, look, dude, it's already like raining. It's going to be dark by the time we get there. He wouldn't listen to me. Oh, that'd be cool. Really, dude? I don't think it's going to be cool. It's going to be dark when we get there. So we drove all the way to this thing to walk around this mountain or something. We're going to go on a hike, which sounded okay. And then, you guys saw the video, and then we just went and had Mexican food and walked around this little town. It was kind of a cute little town. There was really nothing going on though. Like, he's like, oh, it's gonna be so cool, we can interview us people and da-da-da. Yeah, it didn't really happen like that. It would have been more fun to go to Atlanta. That guy, now he does this thing called the Nude News or something, where he does the news, but he's the naked news or something, the bare news or something like that. And he's like completely naked, and the camera's just above his pelvis. And he's just sitting there naked. I mean, you can't see his penis or anything, but you know, he's really naked, I think. Maybe he's wearing his underwear, I don't know. I couldn't really tell, but it looks like he's naked because he kind of shows like the beginning, you know, like a little happy trail down to a, looks like a little, I don't know, it looked like he was. I don't know if he was or not. He might have had his underwear on low or something like that. A bikini cut brief or something, I don't know. That's what he's doing now. It was fun hanging out with Joel and, shoot, I forget the girl's name. Joel and Goddess of cringe. I can't remember her name right now. God of cringe is creepy. I don't know. He just does things to upset people for his videos. You know, that's his whole thing is cringe. I don't want it to be cringe. I was doing cringe stuff, like stuff that, like when I was flirting with Patricia, I knew that was like, a lot of people were probably not going to like that, and that was going to be very cringy. But I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm going to get a lot more exposure. I don't know. I didn't really think it would be as big of a deal as people acted like it, honestly. But like it was like, you know, the worst thing ever. Which, I don't know. I don't know. You guys saw the video. I bought the girl a milkshake. She gave me a massage. We're like flirting. I asked her if she wanted to come party in the van. You know, because everybody in my broadcast always says, van her, van her. That's like kind of a meme, you know? Like, so I was like, oh, do you like to party in vans? She's like, oh yeah, I like vans. Oh, nice. Oh, beer store's almost open. Do you like beer? Like, oh, I love Bud Light. Like, okay. I was just kind of like asking her questions. Then we danced, and then I ended up smoking a blunt with her, you know, a guy that, well, I guess supposedly was her pimp, but then later the guy said he wasn't. Whenever everyone harassed him online, he got like a ton of harassment online. On his Facebook page and his SoundCloud. Yeah, I guess he had some songs on SoundCloud they found. And, oh, there's that public storage building. I heard that place is supposed to be haunted. There used to be a speakeasy on the 13th floor, and they would drop people from the elevator shaft. And supposedly, that is where they got the Hollywood, or the Hollywood, what is it, the haunted, or the Hollywood Tower of Terror. That supposedly is that, based on that building. They would throw people down the elevator shaft and stuff like that didn't, you know, that crossed the mob. Throw people off the building and stuff from the 13th floor. So, I don't know. I learned that from this dude James's live streams. But I hadn't followed him on Facebook because he just like sent me all these messages. And, I don't know. I just got tired. I should have just like unfollowed him, but kind of got tired of him sending me messages about stuff. He would like send me messages asking me for advice about live streaming. They'd be like, oh, this live streaming fad, and you know, he'd say all this stuff, like ask me for advice about stuff a little bit or something. Then he'd like, I've got all these ideas on the shelf. Like, basically he'd just like come up with the idea of the name of a show. Like, I've got all these unfinished projects on the shelf. Like, look, anybody can come up with a name of a show. Like, one of them was like Vagabond Road Trips or something. You know, it was like, anybody can come up with the names of shows. You know, it's about making the show, editing the, learning how to edit, making the show. You know, I could come up with pitches and ideas for shows until the cows come home. They're all basic kind of ideas, but coming up with an idea and executing an idea are two different things. There's definite knack for people that finish things. You know? It's easy to come up with an idea, but to actually see that idea through, to actually finish, learn how to edit, finish the video, edit the video all the way, finish it, upload it online. You know, there's two different things, man. It's like, you know, anybody can come up with an idea. I mean, finishing an idea is a talent all on its own. You know? That takes its own thing. Here's Mo. Oh my god. Here we are in LA again. Are you fucking serious? 218,480 miles on this van. Jeez. We're on freaking... I'm back in LA. Shit. Let's see if Dean's at work. I want to surprise him. Ooh. You gotta pay attention. The guy kind of pulled out in front of us. Well, he didn't kind of. Oh, what's this guy doing? Yeah, dude. What the fuck, bro? Oh my god, I know this hippie guy. I was just walking by, so I already saw somebody I know. Oh my god, here we are. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm back in Los Angeles! Freaking insane, dude. Here I am back. My god. All right, here we are. Jeez. Well, we drove to the East Coast, to almost the southernmost point of the United States. We drove to South Beach, Miami. It's almost the most of the continental U.S. I would say the Key West isn't really continental U.S. Those are islands. Guys. Alright, let's see. What's up, guys? Alright guys, what up? I'm back, obviously. gonna hit up.
I'm a new subscriber. I found you through Vlogger Puppets.
Oh, cool.
Awesome job at the art. Sending love from Massachusetts, Sherry less than 3.
Yo, thank you, thank you, thank you, Cherry Young, 1975. Hey, we're almost the same age. I'm 82. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cherry. Not only a new viewer, also a new supporter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it so much, guys. Thanks for being my co-pilots, watching over me on this adventure. Oh shit. Fuck. Here's Dean's work. Go back over here. God damn it. Actually, I'm gonna have to go down here and go left. Fuck. I missed this spot. I've still never been to any of these strip clubs. Probably for the best, because you just waste your money there. Like, why do you want to go spend money to go have blue balls? It's like, meh. Just rather take the stealth stroker for a spin. Ye old stealth stroker. We're going for it. We made it. Good job, bud. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I forgot about freaking whatchamacallit. I forgot about parallel
Parking in Los Angeles. Oh my god.
See if I can do a U here. Yup. Wide enough. Thank you, bud. The strip clubs in LA suck. Save your money for the Portland strip clubs. Oh yeah. Baristas by day, naked by night. Portland babes.
Slinging coffee at night, slinging titties. Or wait, slinging coffee by day, slinging titties by night.
Oh my god, what am I doing? Why am I here? This fucking hellhole. God, I hate all the freaking traffic. I already have anxiety. God. Oh, he might be the other fucking smoke shop. Let me see. Oh, I hope I don't drag on this. This is like kind of a... Oh, it didn't. Good. Let's see if I can see Dean from the window. Dean from the window. Tiptoe through the window. Hey, is Dean in there? Yo, is Dean working? Is he at the other shop? Okay, thank you. I'm going to. This guy looks like Dean. Got the same nose and looks like Dean, like 10 years older. Weird. God, there's the first homeless person I saw. Some dude just on a little tiny fucking mattress. Jeez. God. This town, God, New York makes this place look like... New York makes LA look like fucking at the Ritz, man, I tell you. I just don't like the way this town's laid out. Everything's sprawling. Oh, God. Why did I come back here? I'm already regretting it.
Ooh, let's go park down. Let's go to Hollywood Boulevard. Fucking hang out with our pal Dean.
What? Oh, they're not yelling at me. Sorry, I gotta go. Don't know what you would want. Or someone just yelling at someone else, I guess. I don't know. I got no reason to yell at me. Okay. New York is cold. Yes, New York is cold right now. That's why I'm not there. Oh my God, I never noticed that this guy had ripped cut-off shorts like Incredible Hulk on this Hollywood boxing thing. That's the gym I went to, and I did that boxing thing with Candelabra or whatever. Candelabria or Carabala or whatever he went by. Candelabra or something. Candelabria. Not sure what. I've never met anyone with that name, so it's kind of hard for me to remember. It's not so common. Oh boy! Hollywood Boulevard! Great! Fuck my life! Fuck you, Hollywood! Hollywood's such a joke. People move here to try to be famous and shit. There's not even any fucking acting work in Hollywood besides... There's only one movie studio. There's like, well, maybe 2 movie studios in Hollywood. There's Paramount Pictures. I mean, that's work. But you need an agent. You need a representative agent or manager just to even get... It's more of those stupid light-up ball things. Those must be a new thing because they're selling them on the boulevard now. They look like big light-up baby suckers. It's fucking... That dude's still out here. God, nothing has changed. Is Flat Top still out here? There's fucking Flat Top. I swear to God, he's moved. It's the same spot. He's right by this guy. Holy shit, dude, is that... Dude, is that fucking... That might be Patricia's pimp guy. Kind of looks like him. The guy in the yellow sweater. And Flat Top's right behind this truck. You might be able to see him when he move. I think that's that David guy. He posts up there a lot. Fuck. Find Carl. Well, we'll try to find Carl tomorrow. I heard Carl's not doing so well. We gotta look out for Carl. He's not doing so well, guys. I heard that somebody had seen him, or Ice Poseidon had saw him, and that he looked like he was in bad shape. I don't know. We gotta go look out for Carl. I don't know what else I can do for Carl except for maybe buy him lunch or dinner again and buy him a couple beers. I mean, well, probably the last thing he needs are beer, but look, there's Flat Top right there, guys. You see him? Still got the hair. I don't know how long he's had that haircut, but apparently that's how people know him, so. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Why? 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 Why am I here? Why? What was it? What was it? The museum. Oh, the Museum of Broken Relationships is now the Museum of Illusions. I knew that fucking place was going out of business. I knew a girl that worked there. I was like, there's no way this thing's gonna make money. Who the fuck? Because like a popular thing is for people to go on a date and go to a museum. But who wants to go to a date? Who wants to take their date to the Museum of Broken Relationships? That's just like, kind of like, what is this? Alec and Plin? Oh my God, they got Vogue. Oh, they got this thing's reopening. Vogue Theater. They got the new marquee. That's nice. I've never seen that. That was a freaking rundown shithole last time I was here 3 months ago. Damn, somebody bought it and turned it into something. They're gonna open that up. Alec, whatever. Oh, that might be. I wonder if that's a art gallery. Well, this guy, Alec Monopoly, he basically ripped off this other dude. You can like Google his name. This other guy actually designed all of his Monopoly guy art and some guy just said he's here. Oh no. Weird. But some other guy designed the art for the Alec Monopoly guy. And then the Alec Monopoly guy got all the credit, and he didn't even design his own stuff. Oh, where can I park? Shit. Do not want to get a ticket. That guy parked in a freaking red zone. He's an idiot. This is sketch. Where am I going to park at? It's a fire hydrant. Is this a good spot? No, of course not. Fuck, dude. Parking. Oh, God, I forgot. How's that Alec guy? God, there's a billboard with that guy on it, too. I don't know, the guy's like a famous artist now, and he's basically doesn't even design his own stuff. I guess he does now, or has somebody else do it for him, or some shit. He's one of those, like, fake artists, like Mr. Brainwash, basically. Or he recreated other designs that this other dude designed and gave him the designs, and then now this guy got a famous name for it and sells his paintings for lots of money, but the original guy that came up with the ideas, his paintings aren't nearly as valuable, and he's the guy that came up with all of it. That's the story. It's just bullshit, really. Fudge, dude. There's no parking on this freaking Hollywood Boulevard, of course. Story of my life. It's a Sunday. I would think there would be. Well, Dean's gonna be there for a bit. I might have to park far away and walk down there like I usually do. I would never usually park this close sometimes, but it's such a pain in the butt finding parking. It's like very difficult. Maybe I'll get lucky and find something at one of these parking spots. Ooh, is this a parking spot? No. Damn it. Fire hydrant. No. God dang. Nothing. Are you freaking serious? Gosh, dude. Major vape clouds in the forecast. Yeah, Makoto is in Japan still, she said. And she said that some stuff, just some provocative shit I'm not going to repeat. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm tired. Let's go see Dean. Oh, there's a good spot. Fuck, dude. I might have lucked out.
Salmon Puppy is looking for you. He is the one who was shouting he's here.
Salmon Puppy? Look at that Salmon Puppy. Salmon? Who the hell is salmon? Salmon Puppy. Let me see if this is an okay place to park. A lady in Hollywood for Let's Make a Deal. Yeah, I could be. I know. I already got a thing. Scott and I got a thing to be contestants on Let's Make a Deal. I might do it. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it lately. Honestly. It's like, don't hang out with Sam and Andy, please. Well, guys, I don't know if someone talks to me on the boulevard. It's gonna be kind of hard not to talk to them, right? I mean, so I'll be polite to everyone, and hopefully they'll be polite to me. I don't know, we'll see. Oh boy. Guys, please don't talk about and discuss the other streamers. I have no interest in talking about them. New people, old people, whoever. Future streamers, I don't want to hear about it. Alright. Guys, Sam and Andy was not mean to me on construction stream. Whatever, get over it. Is this... Two-hour parking Sunday till 8. Three to 6. Okay. He wants your viewers? Well, good luck. These people, no one knows how to entertain people like me. I'm not worried about someone taking my viewers. Oh, there's more spots there. I noticed there's like so many more spots down here. It is Sunday. Oh no, did I bring? Okay, I thought I didn't bring my tripod stand, but I did. Nothing like some quality foot broadcasting. Fucking guy. This fucking guy. You're here? What's up, dog?
Yeah, I just found out. What's up, Bigger? I'm on
What the fuck? What's up? Did I talk to you on Skid Row and when they were building that box?
Motherfucker!
Yeah, I just found out.
Surprise!
No jorts, bro.
What?
I got a different outfit today.
Wait! Hold on! Where's Dean at? What'd you do with them? This is Bizarro Dean. I'm going back to Indiana. This is not the Dean I remember. The aliens have taken Dean's body, obviously.
Yo, we're cool because I feel like I pissed you off the other day, man.
Everyone pisses me off, Dean.
Yeah, you demodded me, so and you blocked my phone.
Well, we're still friends, Dean.
Alright, that's all I care about, bro.
Glad that you're wearing jeans. Look, we're wearing black jeans. Are these black jeans?
They're black jeans, bro.
They're black?
Yeah.
Damn, dog, look at this. We're ready to fucking hit up the freaking...
Yo, guess what?
The adult star parties.
What? So, we opened up a new shop.
And... Oh, dude, I like the hat, bro. That's dope. Who all's on it? Is it the Avengers and stuff, pretty much? Or? Dude, sick. Is that Marvel?
Yeah.
Nice, I'm an X-Men guy. I love X-Men and Batman. That's my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, I was never like a big like Superman guy, but X-Men and Batman, that's my shit. Dean's here. Dean here. Yo, you got that CBD oil? You got any oil burners, bro? It's just for my my friend.
Dude, I was watching you yesterday morning, or was it this morning? And you were gonna climb this thing, and you're like, "Fuck that! The thing's too full."
That was today.
That was today. Yeah, I said hi.
Had a long day.
Oh yeah, you did.
Almost got beat up or murdered at Slab City. I'm sure if I would have stayed there a little longer, it wouldn't have been so good.
No, so we opened up a new shop.
Nice to meet you, dude. Well, I'm Burger. What's your name? Will, nice to meet you, man. Yeah. I've been out of town for like 3 months. Nice to meet you, dude.
Dude, love you, man. I'm so happy to see you, bro.
You liking your new place?
I love it.
Let me get a snort of that kratom. I don't know what's it do.
Have
you ever tried it?
I have not tried it.
Oh, I'm not gonna try it if you're not gonna try it.
No, I said I won't try it. I think ice besides try it.
You try it. Oh, fuck it, dude. Whatever. Fuck
We
it.
opened up a new shop in Santa Monica and Western.
Oh yeah?
I got a new schedule.
Oh, okay.
Today's my last Sunday here.
Oh, good.
Saturday and Sunday I open there, which means at night, if you want, on the
You
weekends,
can do stuff.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, because you always having to close.
Dude.
What's hypnotic? Hypnotic. It makes you sleep or something, or is that like legal date rape drugs or some shit?
No, it's liquid kratom.
Oh, it's liquid
It's
kratom.
on the house.
I don't want this, dude.
It's on the house.
I don't want it though.
It's on the house.
How you can't just
Yes, I can.
a single shot of our organic. I'm afraid to take this shit. I heard it might have side effects.
We sell it.
I know,
and
but
it's a single shot.
Well, I mean, they sell. I don't know. I'm afraid of. Guys, should I do kratom?
By the way, check out the shit.
I want to do some more research before I try that stuff.
Come on, that's fine.
Nah, Rosa Parks. Oh, okay. Get to the bag of books. Nah, I don't think so. Nah.
All right.
Or nah.
Dude, I am so happy. It has been kind of lonely without you here, man. Not like lonely, but like, shit, man. I always look forward to seeing you streaming, hanging out, doing shit. Dude, I've been streaming.
Like the sign back here. We do not sell marijuana. No public restroom. Must be 21 to enter.
Well, because these are the biggest questions. Hey, can I buy a pipe? I'm 16.
You got weed? Hey, is everything recreational legal now or what?
If you want to know the place, I know the place.
No, I know a place to get it, but is recreational legal now?
Yeah.
Like,
but okay.
I know a spot too, but don't say it on the ring.
You need to have a license.
You still need the medical card?
No, not you.
I know.
Not you. If you're as a place selling it recreationally,
yeah.
You need to get a license. And Sacramento, which I believe is the capital, is backed up giving out the permits. So right now, only a few places got them. There's one like at the beginning of like where Santa Monica, towards West Hollywood is.
Now that recreational cannabis is legal, I've always considered trying it for once.
I know, right?
Maybe one day.
I had a guy deliver me a cartridge the other night. I never smoke, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm taking it." I found.
Was it a good cartridge?
I still have it.
I know a spot.
It lasts forever.
Here, I'll mute it. I'll tell you. Can't you get stuff at every dispensary now?
No, because if you're medical, see, here's the thing: if you're medical, you pay. If you go and you can still use your card. That's not going away.
I never.
But if you have, I'm just saying. Let's say you get a card and you go get it with a card, you pay less because
different prices.
Recreational,
it's just like Colorado.
Recreational gets no tax breaks because why? It's not for medical.
Get a medical.
You're buying it because you're telling the person.
California state ID.
Buy.
Oh, you guys have whippets?
Yeah,
I didn't know you. On the
whatever you want.
Whippets on the house.
Let me buy you a drink, something.
Whippets, come on, bro. What, bro? Get the cracker. Get the whippets out.
What can I get?
I just went to Slab City. They made they just glued whippets on everything out there.
Dude, I was loving their streams, man. You travel, man. Yo, Keemstar's in Texas?
No, that was the guy that kind of looked like him.
Oh shit! I just kind of saw the little logo, and I didn't get a chance to watch that one, but I was like, what? Yeah, he looked just like him.
Guy pretends he doesn't smoke weed.
Burger is home, so happy.
I'm an actor.
Look at this.
The character.
What is this?
Josh McCutcheon does not smoke weed. The character I play on Burger Planet, he's a wild and crazy guy.
Oh, guess what?
You got a new girlfriend.
No. You should be happy you're back in LA.
Why?
You should not have any issues.
Because Brandon's in jail, right?
For 110 days.
Only for 3 months, great. And then he's going to flip my van.
But did you see somebody made you in VR chat?
Made me in
they
VR
made
chat?
your van, and it was upside down. And they took, I guess, a photo image of your face. And it's you lying on the upside down part of the van. And it actually says on the side of the van, flip this van. And it's just a bunch of dudes walking around, pushing your van around upside down with you like Jesus on it.
It's VR?
VR chat.
What the fuck is VR chat?
It's just a chat room where you can VR with other people.
Man, those people really need to get a freaking life, huh?
I mean, it was kind of fun. Dude, really?
It's kind of funny.
The people who have accessories and money for that are... that's all they'll watch streamers.
Push the van over.
It was kind of funny, but the time it must have taken to emulate that and sync your face to that and mold the body because you were in tighty whities.
That is my stuff. I don't wear white underwear. I only wear colored briefs or boxer briefs. I don't do white because they show the track marks
you do
too
one
much.
step more than I do.
They show the skid marks. Fast skid.
I'm so fucking happy. But who is that guy, by the way?
That dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They call him Sam and Andy.
Sam and Andy.
He's a guy like salmon flatbread,
Dude,
I guess.
90, he gets 90. I get like 15, 20. I'm so proud of that when I'm streaming.
I don't know. He gets the viewers from hanging out with Paul.
Dude, you know what? This Saturday, bro. So are you back or what's going on? Are you just stopping?
No, I'm a fan of vapors.
Because, bro, Wednesday night, man. Let's fucking
what?
do something. So what's up, guys? Crossover episode.
What do you want?
Dean's on the stream. Stream in HD, please. Is he not? I don't know. Dean, I'm bad. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am. That's what Brandon Reddit might sub back for Burger. Oh, man. But, dude, it is so good to see you guys. Leeching, Dean? Go fuck yourself. How am I leeching? He came to me. He came to my shop. Yeah, I'm leeching. Sure. Think about it. Think about it. How is that leeching? Did I fucking run up on somebody? Spit bars like I'm from Mars. I don't care. Johnny Cow, Cole Deansy, going meow, petting the pussy, Rich the Grimes, scuff world order, man. He can't even see the lines. He's just saying, Dean, like, what's up, Dean? Burger over here saying, let me get some beans to put on my burger, my plate. It's something I'm great at when I'm running and I escape from Brandon. Oh my God, what's going on? Is he really from the Hamptons? Nah, he just handstanding when he going 10 toes down, standing, getting hit by a car, telling me that he landed 10 toes down inside the Hollywood Boulevard Star. Oh, goddamn. Where? What? Bars. Ah! There you go. No jorts today. It's a little cold out. A little cold for me. But I got the fresh cut. I got the lineup. You know? That's what I do, guys. And where are all you guys when I'm streaming? I mean, shit, I'm not trying to leech or anything. Fuck. They got that guy out there with like 90 people. What the fuck is up with that shit? Come on, man. I got, what, 350 subscribers now. I'm really fucking happy about that. That's fucking growing, you know? And this has been great. Me and Bird go stream together, each other streams, cross streams, no homo, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You ain't Burger Bar. Yeah, you're right. Freshly showered. You know what I mean? Hi. Well, what's up? It's my stream now, bitch. Turning this shit into a nice time, nice rhyme, making a nice dime.
It's not even that far.
It's not that far, dudes.
Oh, is there a dispensary on here, dude?
Yeah, and I got a card and everything.
Yes,
you
you
don't
got a
even
card.
need a card for recreational now, do you?
Well, no, but you get taxed heavily in a lot of
You
places.
get the cheaper discount with the
with medical,
card.
you don't pay taxes, but two, a lot of places in LA don't have that tax license that they need yet to actually accept recreational.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh! It's not Dan, it's Dan's friend.
Cam.
Cam.
Welcome back, dude.
Oh my
Yeah, turn
God.
that fucking mic on. Let's talk. What's up? Nice
Yo, what's
to
up,
meet
Ryan?
you.
Where's Andrew?
At home watching.
I heard true or false. Are you guys dating now?
Yeah, we are.
Ah, the rumors are true.
Bone clinks.
Nice.
I saw you on the stream. In the car.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
Yes, I'm putting
Low
all
key
the
fan meetup.
You know?
Oh,
Oh my God, Cameron, no.
That's good. Andrew's a good guy. I'm glad that you guys are dating.
Hey, can you ask him if he still wants to do the podcast with me?
What's your name?
Dean. Dean knows me. Dean. Yeah,
Well,
because
I
I
don't
saw
know
him on
you.
the boat. Well, that's true.
I'm Cameron.
Burger stocks are rising. Make sure to invest.
I got all the gear at my place.
I think my
You want to
make sure to invest in burger stocks. It's RAPST is the code, I think. I don't know. Have they ever changed it?
I'm welcome.
Where were you at? Were you just happen to be around?
I'm on
Just
an
get off
hour
work?
break, yeah. Then I gotta go back for some crap art.
She works at Hustler Hollywood. In the.
Oh wait, Dean. Now I'm okay. Now
This is my friend Dean.
Putting it together.
Yes.
Bone Clinks,
You
Bake
probably didn't
Shop,
recognize me
Dean,
without the
Cameron.
jorts.
Without the what?
Oh.
The dress?
Leech, an old fashioned
I always wear
leech.
shorts, jean shorts.
Oh,
and
short. The
they always-
jorts.
The jorts.
Streaming
I got you.
240.
My stepdad wears jorts.
All right.
It's really creepy, and then you ride.
Is Andrew in here? What up, Bone Clinks?
Is he in there?
Are you guys gonna like make
no.
up and kiss each other yet, or is this just
I
gonna?
might
be,
cook
like-
some more potato egg scramble.
I heard that was terrible.
It was not that good. It was. I ate all of it.
I'm sure you did, Burger.
I've eaten a lot worse, right, ex-girlfriends?
Oh my God. Go say
Damn, bro.
jokes. I'm gonna go back.
Well,
Not supposed to eat fish on Fridays.
6.9% of my audience is female now, so I have to like kind of.
6.9.
Move the
Yeah.
decimal.
It went from
Talking.
3% to 6.9%.
All
Move
sins
the
can be
decimal, then we're
forgiven.
talking.
Huh?
I said all sins can be forgiven. So
Yeah, just be like, yo, Jesus, you got me? And he's like, yeah, I got you.
That was a stiff arm.
I'm sorry.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. Whatever, let's not go talk about alleged
The past is the past.
You know what? I'm going to stream
Let's
real
make
quick.
a new
mods
photo.
Dean
Should I
immediately.
stream too?
Huh?
No, I'm just fucking kidding.
Everybody streams.
Everybody
Have you ever seen the show? Have you
Burger
ever seen the,
stocks on the road.
you ever seen the show
Burger
Heroes?
planet on
Back in like
YouTube.
2006?
No.
It was
Caroline
kinda
will
like
show
5
up
people
soon.
had powers and then everybody had powers.
They said, watch out, Caroline will show
I
up
just was
too.
like,
Did you guys ever make up?
nah.
Nope. No, dude.
But I'm gonna go back to work because I gotta paint some stuff.
We out here in Hollywood Boulevard.
Hey!
What's up? We got an Eskimo in LA.
I'm glad she's a girl. She can get away with more saying shit. How are you guys doing? Where are you from?
He doesn't try to do this.
I'm from Ontario, California, you know.
Ooh. Okay.
What about you guys?
Welcome. We are from. I'm from hell and the pits of hell, and everyone that meets me will agree. Who's this lovely Fraulein? That your lady?
Oh, introduce yourself.
That's my lady.
Yeah, me.
She's a lady. Wow, wow. Dean's going live too.
I just
Truly.
had just a small one, just so I can tell everybody that Burger's back.
Get your Instagram on there. These people
Burger's
love.
back, everybody.
They love
Burger's
adding
live.
people on Instagram. That's their favorite thing.
Burger is back. This is Deansy live at the vape shop. And I just want to tell everybody Burger's back in
Okay,
town.
they got it. You guys get
I
that?
got a new schedule.
They said, yeah. All right. Yep. All right.
This is
Wonderful.
awesome.
Huh? This is
YouTube.
my. This is live on my. This. I'm on my Snapchat. I'm on my Facebook.
I'll wear jorts tomorrow.
I'm on my face. I'm on that Facebook.
On that Facebook.
Too many leeches.
Too many leeches. Everybody.
Leeches upon leeches upon leeches.
I'm trying to fix the chat.
Y'all have a good night. Good luck on everything, relationships wise and whatever, friendships.
Smoke
Okay.
weed every day. Buy blunts from me.
240p
240.
quality. All right, I'm
Man,
gonna
bro.
restart this broadcast. Okay, guys, see you later.
Yeah,
I'm gonna restart.
All right.